How's everyone doing today? You guys can't see me, but if I'm even live, I should be live. I said that I was live. I was just talking like an idiot. I don't even know if y'all could have heard me. I'm just talking and having a full ass conversation. And then I looked over and realized that it did not say I was live. But I might have been. How's everyone doing? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm like right on time. Guys, I set the stream for 7:05 and it's 7:05. Y'all should be proud of me. Good God, I got so many damn things going on here. Okay, there we go.
Welcome to Monster Sports and Entertainment. Enjoy the show.
Welcome, everybody. I just realized the background still says Yankees. Ooh, oopsies. Properties. Browse. Yeet. There we go. That's better. Guess who's right on time for the game and is extremely proud of themselves? Me.
This is there. He makes the catch and Kike Hernandez is retired.
Let's take a look at the defense for Charlie Montoya's team in the second game.
Tripper! Tripper! Oh my good Christ.
Brenda Valero will get the start back over third base.
Get
That's another very good game by Espinal over there. Bichette sending up the middle. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. back at first base, and Reese McGuire will be catching. Jose Barrios, one of the best fielding pitchers in all of baseball. 2 nice plays in that last one. 4 defensive runs saved this year. Second most among starting pitchers.
There's a first pitch strike.
Yeah,
now.
and I don't have a shirt on.
Verdugo for the season batting .274. And the bar has been raised awfully high by the Blue Jays starters. They have really been on quite a roll, and that has a lot to do with their terrific record on this homestand. Verdugo, like so many of his teammates, took an over in game 1. Changeup hit on the ground. That'll sneak through for a base hit. So Verdugo continues to hit well against the Blue Jays.
I was wearing a tank top.
And
I was like, maybe I should wear a shirt.
average, and that'll boost that up a bit.
Possibly. Oh, geez, I totally just realized. Look.
Had him out on his front foot.
I gotta
on
fix
that
the
change-up.
camera.
Blue Jays were not playing him in the shift, and he's able to get that ball between Guerrero and Simeon for the game's first hit. That's good changeup down and away. Had him fooled, but he's able to pull it through the right side.
I can.
Senator Bogarts was
Moving
the
back a bit.
initiation in game 2. There's
I
still
just realized
ahead.
I can see everything behind me. Hold on.
He is 0-for-6 so far in this series. Average just over 300.
I think.
Playing his 104th game
No!
of the season. And there's a hit and run going on by the Red Sox, and they've got to try something then. Verdugo was on the move.
Tripper, you're gonna give me a damn heart attack.
We
100% of you
talked
are
about
saying
a
that
little
you
bit
think
in
that
game
Toronto
number
is
one
going to win
Alex
this.
Cora's team has been struggling to score runs. You know, you don't have anything to lose.
Don't forget
so
to
you
vote
might
in
try
the
to
poll
do
that is up
something.
above in the
You can
chat.
hit and run,
100% of
can
you
try and
currently
use
are
the
saying that
speed
you
have.
are
Verdugo
cheering
has
for
5 stolen
Toronto.
bases. Try to do
Go low, who
something
are
to
cheering
shake
for?
up that offense when you're not hitting.
Everyone's doing well today.
Yeah, they're very stagnant right now for sure. He's trying to change their perspective. That ball is hit in the air. Another fly ball to right. And
Perfect.
coming
There
in
we
a
go.
few more steps, he'll get there, and Bogarts is retired. 2 away as Verdugo gets back to first.
Don't mind me, I'm low-key a mess.
They mentioned that Barrios has never beaten the Red Sox. This is his 7th career start. He's 0-5 against Boston.
Oh!
A terrific time for his first win. Bogarts still doesn't look like the hitter we've seen the last several years, and I think that wrist has been more of an issue than he wants to admit. So here's Rafael Devers. His average of 283. Devers took an 0 for 3 in game 1 with a couple of strikeouts. There's that quick move by Barrios. Barrios has 3 pickoffs this season. As Pat said, he's a very athletic pitcher. He has his position very well.
There you are.
Fastball upstairs. They have given Devers a steady diet of fastballs this afternoon.
Yeah, Robbie Ray used it very effectively against him, struck him out in the first inning, blew a fastball by him, then also got him to ground a ball to the first baseman. And then Jordan Romano pumped the fastball by him. That's been the game plan for
I
him.
accidentally put the wrong pole,
Especially
so I
up like that
switched
one.
it. So it should be good now.
Oh
my good- oh my gosh.
Puts the ball on the strike on the Red Sox third baseman. I think the ones that first tried this approach.
Boston
against
first
Devers,
at bat. Earlier,
Amazing
Toronto
that they
won.
had used. They threw him nothing but fastballs.
This is a
in the
doubleheader
series down in
game.
Houston, and he just couldn't catch up.
I'm drinking a
Ball
ice
on the
cap
strike.
from Tim Hortons.
Just to that fastball up and away. It's 2-1. Robbie Ray, no runs on
Oh.
2 hits through 86 pitches over 6 innings. The Blue Jays starters, they've been consistently pitching 6, sometimes 7 innings recently.
100% of you are saying that you believe that Boston is going to win.
There's a fly
Go
ball
vote on the
into
poll on the top of the
outfield,
chat.
and the
Ooh,
pitcher
nice
goes there.
catch.
Free fly ball
Making the
out for
third
Barrios
out.
in the first.
Meaning we are at going into the bottom of the first now. With that, hello everybody, welcome to Monstar Sports and Entertainment. I'm your host, Molly. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button on your way in. Subscribe if you have yet to. And hit the bell for notifications. So you get notified whenever I'm live. Because Lord knows our schedule is not normal. We're all over the place. Because I have work. And then school's coming up. But guess what else is coming up? That makes me very excited and almost teary-eyed. Football! Football season! NFL. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I have to move this down. I keep forgetting I have to move that down like every commercial because they play ads. And if YouTube sees that, they might be like, huh, we're not going to monetize you. We're not giving you your 10 cents that you would make for monetization on this. My birthday was Wednesday. It was very good. It was very fun. I had a great time. Yeah, a great time. I got a call today and they asked me if I was able to come in for a 4-hour shift tomorrow at work. And I was like, yeah, I'll come in for 4 hours. 4 hours of pay is better than no hours of pay. So I'm like, I'll come in for 4 hours. And then after that, my cousin is in town and my aunt and my cousin are in town. So I really hope I get to see them because they're great. Love it. Have I never told the Howie Mandel story on here? Okay, that Howie Mandel story has to be like a members thing. If I haven't already said it in one of these streams, I probably have, but I'm gonna have to make like a whole separate like video at some point just for members. And then I'll have to like put the photo up so you guys can see what I mean.
When he was in the big leagues, they brought him up.
That'll be
with
reserved for
27 man
members.
today.
Our members only content.
Now, we have seen him before, and he's got a good arm. Goes hard. And eventually, I think he's going to pitch his way into the rotation on a regular basis. There's a hard cutter at 85 miles
Hi, Miles. How you doing?
It's quickly on two.
Oh, wait,
He
we're back
works
now.
very quickly. We have seen that.
Bop.
And he's pitched in relief. You can see gripping that baseball into the split finger grip.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many freaking text messages. Good lord.
Springer gets a piece of it.
My phone be popping.
Yeah, that's his best pitch. That's the pitch that he got a lot of those strikeouts with, that hard breaking ball against the right-handed batters. Again, they saw him the last time they faced the Red Sox. Have a little bit better understanding of what he throws. Fastball, slider, splitter.
Fastball up and away. Springer swings and misses as Houck gets his first strikeout of the afternoon.
How you doing, Miles? Hey, Molly Shepard, just stopping by to affirm you that you got a title opportunity
On the mound also
for the Viridian
when he is
Women's
out there,
World
he gets
Championship
it
in a
and then
three-way
just
title
gets it
match.
by. Very aggressive
Freaking right.
pitcher. You can see from that arm angle, it's a side.
When's that going to be, Miles?
Thrower, and that thing rises and Springer.
It's going to be
can't
you
come up
versus
with it.
Victoria Silva versus the Phoenix
Now,
Jada
here's
Fire.
Vladdy Guerrero.
Ooh, interesting.
Vladdy's
When's that going to
trying
be?
Get things going. He's had a bit of a rough homestand so far. There's a hard splitter. That one was 90.
Guerrero Jr. at bat. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at bat.
Backing 316.
Number
That's
27.
pretty good by everybody's standards.
One
but
out,
for Vladdy,
one ball,
that is
0 strikes.
Off of where he has been
Now
most of the
there's
time.
a strike. That was not a strike? Yeah, that was a strike. I was like,
Yeah, and just watching him lately, he just doesn't. He's not getting the load like we saw earlier. He's not getting the hand movements that we saw earlier. And he looks right
I might be
now, he's
getting
not
this really
the
weird,
whole body into
but I have like
his
really
swing.
sensitive teeth.
That'll come around. Take him a few more ABs.
There's a slider off the plate inside, 2-1. And Vladdy literally has played almost every day. Charlie gave him an off day last Sunday, and he's just one of those guys that has to stay in the lineup. Hits that ball on the ground towards Devers. Bare hands, fires
Oh!
right in time. Vladdy Guerrero.
Was it
hustling
safe?
out of the box, picks up an
Woo! Guerrero safe at first.
You know, when you're struggling to get hit,
Guerrero safe
you're
at
thinking about
first.
any way to get hit. A blooper, a broken bat, an
Houck?
infield chopper
Did I say
like
Houck?
that right there. Devers is going to be playing back, respecting the power.
Sometimes
Guerrero,
when I'm pronouncing these
Vladdy
names,
chops it to
I feel like I'm
the
going to
bat,
accidentally
gonna
curse
leg it
myself
out.
because I don't know how to pronounce any of these
That'll
names, and I'm
help
going to
the
say
batting
something in
average
Latin
right
or
there.
something.
When you're scuffling, you're
I'm
not
just going to
hitting,
like curse upon
you're just trying to
myself.
find hits
something.
anywhere, and he gets
Tanner
the first one here in game 2.
Houck
And it'll help
is pitching,
Pisaki for
number
sure.
89
He's got a
for
base hit already. Well, here's the
Boston
hero of game
and
one,
Marcus Simon.
Simeon. And he takes the first pitch. brings
Semyon.
the ball for a
Semyon.
strike.
Is it Semyon or Simon? Oh my gosh.
Semyon hit that walk-off
Semyon,
home run
thank
on the
you.
first pitch in the bottom of the 7th.
Oh my gosh. I always forget how to say his name. I mess it up every time.
And took a loss. Home run number 26 for Marcus.
Anyways, he's at bat right now. There's only one out of Toronto currently.
And they were down. Again, that was the only scoring in the game. They were down to their last really chance. That's 20 consecutive home games now.
And
the Blue Jays have hit at least one.
Toronto's
home
on a
run.
6-game winning
And
streak.
it was all they needed in
As well.
game number 1. The last time they failed to hit
On a
home
6-game
run,
winning
all the way
streak.
back to June
And this is their
27th.
doubleheader of today. They won the first one. I don't know what the score was. I just know that they won the first
They
one.
leaned heavily on the home run.
That's much
Their
information
home
that
run
I have
last
for you.
night's game. Robbie Ray was outstanding once again. Scattering just 2 hits over 6 innings and no runs, and dropped his ERA down to 270. There's a high pop-up over near the Red Sox dugout. Cordero will overplay it. He went down that walkway and thought it was going to stay deeper off the playing field. It came back and hit on the warning track, and Simeon will have another go at it.
He thought he was going to go catch it to get an out,
Advantage of it, just misread it.
but he misread it because he thought it would be on the walkway, but it wasn't.
Problem for him. They've had some problems trying to find a first baseman, a regular first baseman this year, offensively and defensively. He overruns that one, gives Marcus Simeon an extra shot here.
Now, the Red Sox have not played well defensively most of the season. That's been an issue.
August
for Alex
14th.
Cora.
And Super Extraordinary Parts 1. women's free preview.
Upstairs,
Oh,
2-2. You just can't give a good lineup extra outs. And that should have been an out.
I worked that day. I'll
Well,
try
the
to make
shit's
it
on
or
deck.
see it. I forget when I worked that day. I don't remember. Days.
Piece of
That's a
that big
Saturday.
Sweeping breaking ball.
That's this upcoming
Can be a tough
Saturday.
customer. We talk about the velocity, the hard
Today's
splitter,
Saturday.
good breaking ball.
The next Saturday that's
With
coming
that
up.
home run, Marcus extended his hit streak
Okay.
to 8 straight games.
Lord. I don't know anything.
Down and away.
I will say school's coming up very quickly, and I'm not okay with
Wow.
it. Oh my gosh, I have to get my bucks. I didn't even
One of the
realize.
sheds on deck, and
I totally forgot I need to get my
might
bucks.
start the runner here. Would there be a ground ball? Maybe they can stay out of double play and get
Okay,
Bo to the
I'm gonna put
plate
like
here in the first.
a note on my phone because I go on my notes like all the
Guerrero's
time,
not running.
and I'm
Come
just
on
gonna
and
type in
miss.
all caps.
Simeon strikes out.
Get uni.
So Bo will come to the plate
Books.
with 2 outs.
So tough to pick up the ball. There's all kind of movement. When I watch this young man throw, he's the right-handed version of Chris Sale. He throws from that side slinging action.
And
He's
for
got
school,
movement
I'm just
on
gonna
all
text the
his
group chat
pitches.
because
He's
some
got a
people
good
in the group
breaking
chat are
ball.
doing
You know,
compressed
they got,
program
Sale
because they're
back who was
crazy.
supposed to pitch today. These two guys in the lineup should give them a shot in the arm.
Sale is pitching in AAA Worcester, and they hope that he throws at least 5 innings, and they'd like him to get around 90 pitches. So basically, they're treating it as a regular start, and it could be his final rehab start. Bo fouls that one off his foot. Did this the other day and hit one right off his shin. That one got him pretty good.
Hard sinker, and that one right off the shin also. Hard sinking fastball. You start to swing and it goes right off.
Once I text the group
the
chat, I just
foot.
put, hey,
I know
any
what
in
that
third
feels
year know
like.
anyone in third year?
This
I have
is
a
when
question.
bumps
What
and
textbooks
bruises
were
and all
used and
gets
what
really
ones were
start
not?
to-
I don't want to
to
waste
hurt.
money I don't need to.
You can shake these off a little bit easier, and when it's April, but when it's August, it's a little bit tougher.
Because in university, you sometimes
there's
don't
one
even
right
use
on
all your
top of
books.
Another one, and they just keep getting built up. And that one
My,
hit just above his ankle.
One of the books
On
that
the
I'm currently
shin.
using to put the
See,
laptop
still
on
talking about
is
that.
my
That would hurt.
statistics textbook that I had very first year. Yeah, I did not open the textbook. I got an 86 in the class though. But I did open the textbook once. Because they just gave us all these questions.
Care how tough you are, boy. When you get hit like that in an at bat, it takes you a while to regain your
My
focus.
psychology textbook, I did not use. But
Bo has 25
I'm keeping my
hits
psychology
against Boston
textbook
this
because I
season.
love psychology. And it's so awesome.
Way outside.
So awesome.
The
It's a good
25
read.
hits. They're the most hits by one
Bichette,
player
Bo
against a
Bichette
team
at bat.
this season.
Bo Bichette's
And Bo has just
23.
absolutely worn out the
I think
rest.
Bo Bichette's 23 years old.
Vladdy Guerrero now has 25 hits.
So don't miss
Against
it, Molly.
Boston as
I will
well.
try to be there.
They have both
Because
really
as I said,
teamed
I
up for
worked
a
that day,
dramatic
until
1-2
3,
punch against the Red Sox.
but like where my break is and is around lunchtime.
And there's not many cheapies either.
So I'll try to get to it, and if I can't get it when it's live, then I'll go back and like comment and like watch it. I'm just gonna put a little reminder on my phone so I know it's that day.
Breaking ball off the plate, never really in the strike zone. So it's 2-2. Vladdy Guerrero with an infield hit at first. Jose Barrios doing a little homework on the Blue Jays bench, looking at the next part of the lineup. Cut on and
Perfect.
miss. That high fastball gets him. Better out. We'll strand the base.
Damn, fastball got Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette got out on the fastball. The score at the end of the first is still 0-0. Hello everybody, welcome to Monster Sports Entertainment. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well today. Everyone's having a good day. A good, relaxing, chill day. Also, I have a new nose ring in. I have the, have my stud in. This is what you see before you die. If y'all didn't have a face for your sleep paralysis demon, you now do. You do now. That's terrifying. But yeah, I have a hoop in now today. And if I was at work, we're not supposed to wear hoops. But it's under the mask, so it's okay. Since it's under the mask, it doesn't matter, because nobody's going to be seeing it. Although at the same time, it's a small enough hoop that it doesn't really matter. Although for the university, for school, they are more strict on the rules. You can't wear long sleeves, which I wouldn't want to anyways, but you can't, like, bring a sweater with you if you get really cold and you're sitting in the back charting. Not allowed to have a sweater. Your nails are reasonable, where you have to keep them, your nails short. Can't have nail polish, fake nails, anything like that. That makes sense because of hygienic reasons. That makes sense. No rings makes total sense unless they're like a band. So like technically that I could wear because it's just my like regular ring, but I don't wear it anyways because I don't want my ring to get all gross at work, especially with the job that I do. So like, no thank you. It's a messy job. Oh, you're only allowed to have one piercing. One piercing showing, meaning that I have my helix pierced and I have my two lobes pierced, but I'd only be able to have one of them in, so I just keep my helix in. I'm not allowed to have my ears showing.
That was going to be called a strike, but it's
They're very hard on the rules.
Brent
Your hair has to be back
in game one.
and neat, slicked back, but you're not allowed to wear a headband to keep your hair out of your face.
A big sweeping breaking ball is effective for Barrios.
Right-handed batters are not going to have any fun tonight here in game number 2. You got
and you
Barrios
have
with
to
his
wear
big breaking ball. We've seen
white leather
breaking
shoes,
ball.
which makes sense because if you
Barrios
spill
can back
something
it
on your
up, though,
shoes,
with
you
a
can
good
see that they're
fastball
dirty.
That he can move around the strike zone
And it doesn't
changeup.
seep
That's
through them if they're
developing,
leather.
and it's good pitch. You got a little bit out of
But
sync
some of the
a little
rules
bit
they
his
have,
last
like the
start
one
when he hit
piercing
3
thing, I'm like,
batters, but it
okay.
didn't hurt him.
First of all, like if they're just like studs,
There's a strike right at the
Shouldn't
top
matter.
of the zone.
if it's not hoops, shouldn't matter.
Mr. Seha is the home plate umpire. He made his debut in the big leagues last season. He's a call-up umpire.
And the hospital is not a warm place. Woo! Getting the first out.
One down.
One
Well,
down.
we talked about the starting
On
rotation
Boston.
and how consistent they have been. And
Gonzalez
Barrios has only added to the depth
Going
of this
up to
rotation.
bat now.
Yeah, I'll take
And
my
the hospital
chances with
is
that over
super
the last
freaking
10,
cold.
8-0, the starters with a 119
Like, the
earned
hospital
average.
gets
They've given up
frigid
just
cold.
one home run, and
But they
they've
make
gotten
us
to a
just
point
wear
now, it
our
seems like they are just one-upping each
t-shirt
other.
scrubs,
Hey, I
but
feel
we're
great
not
game
allowed
the
to
next
wear-
day, that I got to keep this ball rolling right
We're not allowed to
here.
have a
I gotta-
sweater or a
I gotta
cardigan
max effort,
on
do
us.
my thing, and throw up some zeros.
and put it in the
When
back,
you get like that,
and then
that's
grab
when
it,
big winning
and we can
streaks
put it
start to
on
happen.
while we're doing our charting, and then take it off when
There's
we actually go
nothing
do the
like
physical care on the
competition, and
patients.
friendly competition is the best when you have that kind of
Makes
depth
no sense.
in your rotation. Nobody wants to be the weak link. So everybody's
I
really
personally do not
focused
understand
and
it.
try to feed off one another. This is Marwin Gonzalez. Takes a breaking ball off the plate. Gonzalez did not start in game 1. They played in the opener on Friday night, went 1 for 4. Manoa, Strick, Ryu, they've all pitched so well. And that slow breaking curveball in there for a strike. A very patient delivery by Barrios.
Yeah, he is under control.
One
of the
out,
body. He's a fantastic
One
athlete.
ball,
We
2
saw that on
strikes
display in that first start. Some of the great
for
plays that he
Toronto
made.
and
He had a
Gonzalez.
broken bat comebacker, and the barrel of the bat was coming at him. He's able to focus.
Score still
concentrate, make the
0-0
outs.
at the top of the
Just
second.
a fabulous athlete.
And right back with another curveball and gets a strikeout.
Ooh, strikeout.
2 down.
Whoop, okay. They like to just throw in advertisements out of nowhere. Home Hardware and Building Center. Well, if you guys have home hardware in the States.
There were some rain showers in the area. Not the case in game 2. Beautiful evening.
Makes it like a Home Depot or like a Lowe's.
The crowd here has responded to this team on this homestand, and they have really been supportive. There's a change up from Christian Vasquez. Vasquez was the DH in game 1. A little smile out to Barrios. These two are both from Puerto Rico. And I'm sure they have faced one
now up at bat for Boston.
Vasquez.
Vasquez.
Fastball on the corner for a strike.
They're probably saying, first pitch changeup? That's a lot of respect. I haven't hit a lot of home runs this year, just 4 of them, and you're throwing me a first pitch changeup? Then he comes back and paints that fastball down and away.
Another changeup, a little dribbler up the third baseline, but that'll be picked up in foul ground. Vasquez thinking, hey, what are you doing, man? You throw me 2 changeups, and I'm not that good a hitter. Maria said, I don't want you to have bragging rights when we get home.
That's exactly right.
Cuban Link. Diamond Cross. I got a Spanish Chiquita no Abe English at all.
One ball and 2 strikes on the Red Sox catcher. Barrios picked up his first strikeout when he got Marwin Gonzalez with a good curveball. After breaking to the foul line, he took a little extra time to catch his breath. Tanner Houck, David Bush, the pitching coach, having a chat on the bench. Down and away, ball 2.
Oh, that's where it is.
Just missed the outside corner. Barrios thought he hit, throwing strike 3. Didn't get to call. It'll be a full count.
You know, just like Alek Manoah the other day with his fastball, he's got some.
I keep getting new like beauty marks all over myself.
That he could throw to the outside part of the plate or the inside part of the plate. He thought he had that thing come back and clip the corner. He was ready to walk off the field. Does not get the call. But that's something that you can rely on, I think.
Fastball is fouled out of play. Barrios and Vasquez are both from AMYAMOR, Puerto Rico, the suburb of San Juan. And Pat, I don't know, you probably played against AMYAMOR when they were in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Had a team in winter ball for a long time.
Come on, get another out.
Yeah, the AMYAMOR
got this,
Cowboys, right? Played 3 seasons down in Puerto Rico.
Barrios?
Awesome. Just an awesome experience to play winter ball with Puerto Rico.
3-2 pitch. Fastball, he jams him. Indeed, I think I had some of my greatest memories playing baseball in Puerto Rico during winter ball. 2 years in Santurce, 1 year in Mayagüez, and 1 year in Arecibo. And I loved it. It was great baseball. And then we had some great players. Back then, a lot of the big leaguers would go down there and play, and the teams were loaded. And it was very popular. They had games on TV every night. And Reese McGuire says, just bring me the heat, big boy.
Oh!
Yeah, he does. Bouncing ball.
Get him out. Beautiful play by Toronto to get that out.
Teamwork right there.
Beautiful teamwork. Boston out. 3 outs. Coming up in the bottom of the second, Blue Jays will be at bat. That was beautiful. The one man was there. He got the ball, and then he just sauced it over to the other dude, and then he just grabbed it and ran to the plate with it. It's perfect. Beautiful play. Also, I will say, if anybody here is like from Canada, Hello, Canadian gang. But we have a place here called Mr. Sub, which is basically Subway, but like way better. And I think it's hilarious. I could swear to you, it was on the Jenna Julian podcast, where they were talking about like doing like real commercials, like commercials that are more like slogans that would be more real for that place. And I think I could swear to you one of them was Subway, and it said Subway, eat fresh ish or something like that. And I was like, facts. I think that's funny. Yeah, so like technically the bread isn't actually bread because there's too much sugar for it to actually be considered bread. We got some bread here. It's not bread, it's sugar. It's basically sugar, flour, water, and like yeast or something. Like that's all it is, but like mostly sugar. It's nuts. Holy sh! That's nuts. I want to see what that is.
.com/5050. And that prize is going to be over $1 million when it's all given out tomorrow. So don't miss out on it, and it's a great way to support a terrific cause, the Case Care 50/50 Jackpot. Bottom of the second, it'll be Teoscar Hernandez, Corey Dickerson.
Bottom of the second.
And Houck had 3 strikeouts
Houck,
in the first inning,
Houck.
and he jumped
It's Houck.
ahead of Teoscar with
Thank
a
you,
quick fastball.
announcer, for letting me know that. Houck is at
Exactly
bat
what he did the
currently.
last time he
Hernandez.
faced the Blue Jays. He
No,
struck
sorry.
out the side
Houck
in the
is
first
pitching.
inning.
Hernandez is at bat. Good lord.
Settled down. Blue Jays taking the second look at him right here. Struck out the side. He also had a strikeout in the second, 2 more in the third before the Blue Jays started figuring him out.
Yeah, it really shows a lot of confidence. I mean, there's a little bit of Jonathan Papelbon in there, too. You look at him standing on the mound, and he's a very confident young man. And he has a complete arsenal of pitches and a very good delivery, and I like the fact that he works quickly. 2021 as a starter, his 4 previous starts, he's got a 3 ERA and a whip of just over 1. Walks and hits per innings pitched. Always around 1 is very good. 95 up and away for a ball. 2-2 now.
Hernandez at bat.
Reyes and Vlad
2 outs.
talking about
2
that
strikes.
last inning of work. There's a
Ooh.
fastball away, and Teoscar strikes out. That's 4 strikeouts.
Strikeout. Damn.
Well, the Blue Jays won 1-0 in Game 1, and their pursuit of
They
a
won
wild card
1-0 in
berth is
Game 1 today.
full steam ahead. Oakland won, so they're just a half game behind Boston for the top wild card spot. The Yankees also won. They're a game and a half back of that second spot. Blue Jays 2.5 back. Seattle, they lost to New York, so they have dropped back to 5.5 games back of that second spot in the wild card. Corey Dickerson, he had a base hit in Game 1. He got the first base hit for the Blue Jays. Nick Pavetta was terrific, matching Robbie Ray. Actually retired 14 in a row before that base hit to Dickerson.
Tripper, stop it.
Corey hit the ball to left field and got a clean base hit to get the first hit for the Blue Jays.
Dickerson at
Only had 2. The
bat.
second one came in the 9th inning or 7th inning as Marcus Semien hit the home run.
Tripper, please.
Corey's 2 for 13 since joining the Blue Jays.
I love her, but the
Straight
older my
changeup
cat has
upstairs
gone, the
for a
more
ball,
annoying
2
she's
and 1 now.
Keeps the ball down. He's going to
I
hit
love
the
her,
ball
undeniably.
hard.
Tripper,
Pavetta was
stop it,
outstanding.
please.
Not a lot of hits today
Just stop.
for both of these teams because the pitching has been so good. The starting pitching
Stop.
has been outstanding.
Tripper, do you want to
There's a
fight?
good split finger pitch right on the outside corner. Dickerson chased it and missed it. 2 and 2 now.
testing every ounce of my patience. Get down. If I stand up and look at her, she just gets down right away.
That is a very unsettling feeling if you're a hitter looking out at the mound and the pitcher's waiting on you to step in the box. Almost as if to say, come on, you're next. Step in there. But Houck, he doesn't waste any time. I love the way he gets the ball back, throws the rubber, and ready to throw the next pitch. And the Grichuk is on deck. Breaking ball.
Oh!
This will be extra.
Beautiful. Get to the second. Get to the second.
First, Renfro's throw in the
Beautiful.
time.
Dickerson getting to the second.
With a one-out double, his 14th double of the season.
Nice.
There's that ball down.
It's
He's
his
all over that
14th
one.
double of the season. Corey Dickerson.
Yeah, he's got a slugging percentage, a high slugging percentage on those low balls, and anything down there, he can reach it and just golf it.
Woo, that was nice.
We talked about that in game one. We think he's going to be an important player. This is a perfect example of a tough right-handed
Woo,
pitcher
beautiful.
with an awesome, hard breaking ball. That's going to be tough on right-handed batters. You put him in there, Corey Dickerson can handle that breaking ball down and in.
Grichuk.
So Dickerson's at second for Randall Grichuk.
Grichuk. At bat now. I gotta refresh this thing.
Grichuk did not play in game one of the doubleheader, and look out, there's a breaking ball that's inside. Randall with
It'll
69
refresh here in a
RBIs
second. There
on
it
the
is.
season.
Randall Grichuk.
He has been extremely productive and
At
has come
bat.
up with many big hits this season. Another breaking ball inside again. It's 2-0.
I'm still marveling at Randall's at-bat in that fifth inning yesterday when he, with 2 strikes, was able to hit the ball the other way. Just protecting the plate, making sure he makes contact, and he found a double, picked up an RBI, started that big 9-run inning.
Ooh.
Downstairs, it's 3-0.
3-0.
Randall, 69 RBIs this season, second most in his career. He drove in 80 back in 2019, his second year with the Blue Jays. So he is well within reach of his career high. 3-0.
Pardon me.
Ball 4.
Woo! Get a walk.
So
Nice.
Randall will go to first, so it's first and second with 1 out.
First and second
And
occupied.
bottom of the order, you mentioned that. the way
Hey,
they
Damien, how you
strung
doing,
together all
Damien?
those hits in the fifth
What's
inning
going
of
on?
Friday night's game.
What's up with me? Nothing much. Honestly, just watching
Watch
some baseball, hanging out. Preston,
batting
according
eighth
to the
in this
recent
game.
studies, 99% of the population won't notice a musical instrument hidden in a sentence.
Now Dickerson opened it up with a 1-out double. Now Grichuk
Wait, what?
has drawn a walk. And
Accordion.
here's the
Oh my gosh, Preston, you
Brandon had
totally
2
just got
hits
me.
in that
I'm like,
fifth inning
according
on
to.
Friday night. An RBI double and a
Oh my
base
gosh,
hit.
you totally just got me. Love
Fastball
that.
off the plate.
William Shatner starting
5
a
straight
line
balls thrown by
of women's underwear.
out.
But Shatner
This
panties
is why you
wasn't
need
the
a little
greatest
bit more
brand
balance
name.
in your offensive
Preston, that
attack.
is hilarious.
Valera,
Oh my
left-handed
gosh, how you doing,
batter,
Preston Steelman?
Dickerson, a
That's
left-handed
so
batter,
funny.
just to take some of the pressure
true.
off those right-handed hitters when you
Just chilling, Damien?
swinging the
Nice.
ball like
Same
this
here.
guy is. He's tough. He was 94 with some movement, and then that breaking ball. A little bit easier for a left-handed batter to handle that breaking ball than a right-handed batter.
Ran out for like 45 minutes today. It's quite nice.
Breaking ball is coming into the lefties for sure.
But that's it though.
Down and away for a ball, looked like another split finger pitch. Another
Valera?
thing it does, when you have left-handers in the lineup,
Valera?
you have all right-handed hitters. The pitcher
Valera.
really has
Yes.
a gauge for how he needs to throw his
That's what I
pitches
said.
over the plate. Because
At
everybody's
bat.
in the same side of the plate, and they can really
One
see
out,
the
2
wind on
balls,
the swing.
one
So it's different when you got a couple
strike.
of lefties spread up and down. in the
David
batting order.
Diaz, what is going on, David Diaz? I'm
Let's
Molly.
lose the
Nice to
rhythm
meet
off
you.
a bit.
Vamos Boston.
You're absolutely right.
I'm cheering for
Right now, it
Toronto.
looks like his rhythm is knocked off just a
I'm cheering
little
for
bit.
Toronto.
Uh-oh. It's going to change, Buck. It's going to go up.
How about
Oh.
that?
How's everyone doing today? Hello everybody, welcome to Monster Sports and Entertainment. I'm your host Molly. You're gonna smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Subscribe as well
Somebody's gonna win
if you haven't.
And it could be
and
you.
hit that bell for notifications so you get
Full
notified when
count
I'm
to
live
Blue
because
Jays
it's
trying to
unpredictable.
break on top early. Second inning, runners at first and second with one out. Corey Dickerson doubled down the right field line. Randall Grichuk drew a walk.
Pardon me. I get to have cake at 8 o'clock. Ooh. It's good ass cake too. Oh! Go, 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 go!
Hernandez is over into the alley, makes a running
Damn
catch, and Valera is retired. Everybody has to hold. And now there are 2 outs. So Valera
2 outs.
hits the liner into
McGuire
center for the second out of the inning. That'll be Reese
is
McGuire
at bat.
to the plate. McGuire, another left-handed bat.
First and
284
second.
for the season.
Occupied.
Pretty nice job.
Third base
Bottom of the
vacant.
lineup.
I don't know.
Reese has 148 at bats, just 1 homer.
Bottom
and
of the
8
second.
RBIs. His OPS is pretty respectable at 721. So he knows his job isn't to necessarily be a big productive bat. It's just to keep the innings going. And he knows he's got George Springer behind him. Love to get on base for Springer. First pitch slider for ball 1.
Yeah, he's had good at bats. You notice the on base percentage up around 330. Not bad for a number 9 hitter. See a lot of pitches, make that guy work, come up with some clutch hits, and Reese has done that since they have put him into the lineup. Golden opportunity here to score a couple of runs.
Oh!
Takes a fastball called strike.
Right.
1-1 on the Blue Jays catcher. Had a good run against Boston as well. 10 for 27 with 5 extra base hits in his
Reese
previous 10
McGuire.
games against him. Now in front of that off-speed pitch and pulls it foul past first base.
Second strike.
Tanner Houck has 4 strikeouts so far in this game. He has walked about it. That came in this inning.
If you're the smartest guy in the room, you're probably alone. Oof. Ain't that the truth though, honestly? Sometimes this is the truth. Oh.
And a good breaking ball, and McGuire gets
We're also
a piece
talking
of
about
it
in
to stay on
psychology
it. Had a
first
lot of
year.
late movement on it, and
About psychology and
was able to
IQ
get the
and like
barrel to it
IQ
and
tests
pull
and
it
stuff.
foul.
And saying how the IQ tests are basically like not good at all because it's based on like
Reese is now
Western
26
culture
years old. He's
rather
his
than
4th season with the Blue Jays came up for 14
it being
games
based
in 2018.
by like area.
Flares that one to the third baseman. He gets jammed, and
It was caught. That is the 3rd out, meaning that is the end of the 3rd. But yeah, they're saying that IQ tests are more based on Western culture. So, like, there is these ones that they used to have that they don't have anymore. That was being like, what one is correct? And then it showed one person who was eating sitting on the floor and the other person who was sitting on a chair. But the correct answer was on a chair. But in lots of cultures, eating on the, like, sitting on the floor while you eat is like a normal thing. So if that's the culture that you grew up with and then you click that, you're considered stupid because you don't have the same IQ, but really you did. You just grew up in a different culture than the Western, like, American type culture. But it was like really stupid or something. And I was like, I'm like, this was real? Like, I was talking to the psychology teacher afterwards. I was like, there's no way this is real. She's like, yeah. She's like, this is how they used to determine IQ. I was like, there's no way. That's nuts. They're basically like, if you're not from America and you don't know, like, the, like, American way, you're not smart. And I was like, that's dumb. She's like, yeah, it was. She's like, yeah, it was so stupid. I'm like, what the frick? Or they'd be like, oh, what is the correct way to eat? And someone was eating with their hands. And, like, someone else was eating with, like, a fork. And they were like, oh, like, if you grew up in a culture that uses your hands to eat, or you just use your hands to eat, you know what I mean? Yeah, dock points. I was like, what the frick? I'm like, it's so stupid. Anyways. Overall, IQ tests are not accurate to your actual intelligence. Slightly peeved. I like how all that just came from the smartest guy in the room. I don't know where my brain works.
You gotta do this, you gotta do that.
Hi,
This is
Amy.
the way we pitch
How
here.
you doing,
He
Amy?
evaluates what you have, and then tries to sort out how it can be used.
How you
maybe
doing,
a
Amy?
better
Yes.
pattern, a better
Happy
sequence,
Saturday.
and he's made
I
some great
forgot it was
adjustments with this
Saturday. I
entire
thought it
step.
was a weekday. Oh
Zach
my gosh,
Rios.
this week flew by.
This is with the first pitch. to
August
the
always
Bunchy
flies by so
Cordero,
quick.
the first baseman.
Because it's like, boom, it's my birthday. Boom, I have to get ready for
Even
school.
200.
Like, right away. It's like birthday, school. Basically what happens.
2-0. Now you
How you
mentioned
doing,
first
Amy?
base has been
Slightly
a real
peeved that the makers
black
of the
hole for
shampoo
Red
Head and
Sox all
Shoulders
season long.
have
They
not
just
followed up
haven't
with a
been
body
able to
wash
get
called
any
Knees and
production,
Toes.
and they have very good defensive work over there as well.
Preston! Wait, that's actually genius. They should.
This is popped
They
up
totally
down the left
should.
side. Corey Dickerson right near the foul line makes the catch.
Nice.
And Cordero's retired.
Toronto getting the
One
catch for the first out on Boston.
And
At the
that's
top
how
of
you
the
heard
third.
all of the rumors right at the trade deadline.
AMYAMOR say
that
happy
Anthony
Saturday.
Rizzo might be coming
AMYAMOR,
back to
our
Boston and finally settle
YouTube
that
partner in
first
crime.
base, situation down. That didn't happen. The worst thing that could happen, he went to the Yankees, and the Yankees are hot, and he has been
Eating
one of
dinner
the
and
main
watching.
reasons why.
Awesome. We had dinner. We had
So, we'll see how it all washes
I'm actually gonna eat some. Huh?
out.
'Cause I didn't eat all of
But
it.
they need someone to
put it
play
in the
first
fridge, 'cause I
base,
was gonna
and they
have
need
it.
some production.
Rizzo in 9 games with New York has 3 home runs and 6 RBIs, and they had a need at first as well.
Alright, watermelon.
Jonathan Arias is playing shortstop with Bogart serving as the DH. There's a bouncing ball, second big hop for
Eating dinner and watching.
Simeon.
Freaking right.
2 away. Now there's a couple of young fans, and boy, look at that young man on the left. He is locked in, isn't he? He's not even missing a beat. It's a rhythm. Popcorn in the mouth, back in the bag, back over the mouth, but he doesn't taking his eyes off the field. Great concentration, young man. Great concentration.
And he's out on his seat there, on the front of the seat there. He's not sitting back, just chilling. He is taking it in. That looks like a future baseball player to me.
Oh yeah.
Breaking ball. Missed you.
Takes a piece of
Kicking
pork and runs
Hernandez.
away. Amy, you killed Sugar Daddy. Facts. I do.
That fly ball is hit high.
By the way, we're not talking about an actual
But it's
person.
gonna stay in
I've
the
never had a
air
Sugar
as
Daddy. Thank you very much.
Teoscar is there. 3 up, 3 down. The Red Sox go quietly in there.
Well. Red Sox just got struck out. Jeez Louise. Hey, what's going on, Wally? Wally. How you doing, Wally? Dad, you dead. You do be dead, though. Birthday cake, freaking rights. There's a birthday cake left. My Maggie cake. They said, "Oh, what's your name?" And I said, "Maddie." And they're like, "Maddie?" And I was like, "Maddie, Maddy." And they were like, "Oh, okay." I get home and look at the cake. It says Maggie, Maggy. Yeah, this cake is like premium too. It's like next level cake.
The Rogers Center just at the right time as they have had a terrific homestand. So here's George Springer. Goes after the first pitch and bounces
Hey,
it
what's going on, John? How you doing, John Brooks? Welcome.
Talk about the energy they get from the fans.
It's top shelf
and a lot
facts.
of
It's
them are
amazing
saying
cake.
It's only 15,000. They can't wait to see when there's 40 or 50,000 in the seats. It feels like
George
there's 40 or
Springer at
50,000
bat.
because of the
Is this the right way?
excitement and the noise, electricity, and yeah, those kind of wins, kind of games will do that to you.
How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a great
Well,
Saturday.
certainly the fifth inning of last night's game when they scored 9 runs on 9 hits. Brought back
Or
memories
Sunday,
of those
where you are
great
in the world, it might be
postseason years
Sunday.
in 15 and 16. And this place was really rocking.
Tim Hortons, I'm not going to get
Down
cold
away
brew
from
coffee
ball
because I do not
two,
like
2-1
cold
to
brew.
Springer.
But if I did, I would get it.
I just think this is a good team, and they've been saying it all along. We believe in each other. We believe we can win. And then the front office went out and fortified their pitching staff and brought in Corey Dickerson as well, and it's made a difference. There's no question about it. It made a difference in the play of the team and also in the attitude, and certainly given Charlie Montoya more options.
You know, I think you're seeing the true pitching staff.
I am good, John. What
come
about
out
you?
Now.
Devers feels that
Freaking
hot
right, go
grounder
Blue
and
Jays.
throws
Oh
out.
my gosh, that
Springer
man
one
threw that
down.
ball quick.
And by that I mean playing down in
One out.
Dunedin, you know, it served its purpose, but it was a tough place to pitch. And there was a lot of runs scored while the team was playing down there. In Buffalo, a little bit better, but still, it just wasn't the major league
Oh, this is supposed to be a seedless watermelon. I
or
got a
the major
seed.
league dimensions,
I am calling the
ball-
manager.
The way the ball carried, and those balls.
Is that nuts how people are actually like
Now
that?
you're in the ballpark, and I think the
I could
pitchers
never.
are pitching to their talents at a big league ballpark. We've seen a lot of fly balls in this homestand hit by the opposition that were home runs in the other ballpark.
What was
that
my
have
dinner
been
last
caught.
night? Oh yeah, we
You
made
just see,
risotto.
You know, the guys
Risotto balls.
doing what they can do on a big
Arancini.
league field.
Little orange. And Ronnie
Breaking
Montes
ball
says
inside.
it was
It's 2 balls,
phenomenal.
no strikes on Guerrero.
I would say it was
Infield hit his first
phenomenal.
time up. 1 of 2 Blue Jays
I got it for my
hits.
dad.
Where Dickerson has the other. It's a double. No one has crossed home plate
The
yet.
dinner was amazing. If anybody wants to see our arancini video, we
Another
did it
breaking
yesterday.
ball, good take by Vladdy.
Freaking
You
incredible.
know, one
It
thing
was
we haven't
amazing.
seen from
And then a
Guerrero, he's
risotto
still
recipe
not
is
chasing
linked
hits.
as well.
He will take his walk. If it's not there, he'll turn the things over to Marcus Simeon, batting behind him. He's not chasing hits. Taking all the way, and he takes a strike.
Well, he understands hitting. He understands his limitations, what he can and what he can't do. If they're not going to pitch to him, he'll take his walks.
Ground ball. Devers with a nice play up in time. And
Damn it.
across the diamond, he takes a hit away from Guerrero. The Blue
Guerrero
Jays,
out.
we mentioned what a great
Damn it.
homestand they have been on, and you look at what they've done over the last 10 games. They're 9-1, scoring over 6 runs a game, and the pitching has been incredible. The offense has been fairly consistent all year long, but boy, this pitching has gotten real good lately.
It really has, and it starts with the rotation. They are setting the tone early and often. They're going 6 and 7 innings, and that has a reflection on the relievers. The relievers can then get into their roles. You don't have to cover as many innings. Just everybody's been pitching and playing better.
pulled foul. Marcus Simeon hit the walk-off home run in game 1. It was the third 1-0 walk-off home run in franchise history. Brett Lowry had one in 2011 against Boston as well, and Rick Bosetti, way back in 1980, hit a walk-off home run in a 1-0 win for the Blue Jays against Milwaukee. So it's only been done 3 times in franchise history. Chased the breaking ball off the plate outside, and Simeon
She just jumped up and bashed her head off my elbow when she jumped up on me.
Still scoreless as we go to the 4th time now for Blue Jays Central up.
Chill out. Calm down. Calm down. My kids can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Bop. This is just so funny. The recent Victoria's Secret video? That's nuts. I don't care what anyone says. If that is real, I have lost hope for humanity. Because, like, oof. The funniest part about that video, if anybody's seen that Victoria's Secret, like, Karen video, the funniest part about it that everyone's pointing out, that makes me, I was dying. Girl was saying, get away from me, get her away from me, as she was actively chasing her. She's like chasing the girl saying, get away from me, get away from me, like you're going to her. What do you mean? Oh my god, it's so funny. And the fact they were like throwing a temper tantrum and nobody was like paying attention was the funniest thing. Everyone just ignored them. That's what you need to do. Just ignore them. Don't give them the satisfaction of your attention. If people are like that, they don't deserve your time and energy. Oh my god! The kid has a hot dog now!
Early and catch it tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Eastern, 3:30 a.m. Pacific.
That kid just mucked down like a...
Sportsnet now.
That child looks...
There's our young pal now. He's gone from popcorn to a hot dog, and the only time he takes his eyes off the field is in between innings. Well, when the players are on the field, he is locked in. He is sitting right behind the home plate.
That kid is so precious.
He is having a
My
good day
heart.
at the old ballpark.
The kid's sitting there. He looks maybe 3. Like, he looks like he's maybe 3 years old. And he's sitting there and he was mucking down like a bag of popcorn. Staring at the field the entire time. And now he's eating a hot dog. Honestly, kid?
0-2.
Me too. That's hilarious. Same here, kid.
Upstairs, but too hot.
Just mucking down popcorn. Glued to the field. He has a hot dog. It's hilarious. Speaking of hot dogs, we're gonna have some hot dogs soon.
Well, good pitch on the
Oh,
inside.
man,
just missed the inside corner. A lot of late movement on that fastball.
Yeah, you throw enough curveballs inside like that to lefties and they swing and miss. That's when you can try and slip that fastball in
At
there.
the top of the 4th now.
He had him set up and he just missed.
He hung a breaking ball and Verdugo fouled it back to the screen.
2 balls, 2 strikes,
He got
0
5
outs.
strikeouts through 3 innings, and he's a good
Verdugo?
pitcher.
Verdugo.
Has a great delivery.
At bat
a lot of
for
strikes.
Boston.
And got a couple of different wipeout pitches.
Aw, Tripper says hi back, Amy.
Another good start to a pitcher's duel here in game 2.
Which is just so precious. She's just chilling out. I have to like keep pulling this back up.
Weekly
'Cause I don't want to just like
the first baseline.
have to try to find where the button is to like.
The Red Sox are
Hide it,
dealing with a lot of COVID symptoms as they've had a couple players placed on the IL, and coach Tom Goodwin has been dealing with symptoms. He's the first base coach, and he's out now. Mon Vasquez coaching at first base for Alex Cora. And Red Sox wearing masks in both games today. Hard hit ball.
Oh, no!
It goes off his
Oh, we
glove.
missed it.
And it will probably be an error charge.
Oh, Simon went to go.
He's only committed 4 errors all season.
Grab the ball.
And indeed, it is his 5th error, and he should have had it and thought he had it. It just popped out of his glove.
It gets to a point that he's been so steady and he's been so good that you're surprised when he doesn't make the play. To his glove side, he got there, he reached down.
Going to take a bath, be right back. Okay, Amy.
Really go into his
Enjoy
glove.
your bath, Amy.
And when he misses that,
I'll be here.
you're surprised. I mean, that's how good he has been.
You know, and Marcus has done a terrific job working on his defense. In 2015, playing shortstop for Oakland, he made 35 errors. And he has tightened that up dramatically. He went from 35 to 21. And then had 20 in the full season in 2018. And there's a fastball. Now, I bring that up because everybody worries about Bo Bichette. I think you've got to be patient with Bo. He's made 20 errors, but he's just getting his feet on the ground. I think he's going to be fine, and he wants to play short. Xander Bogaerts is the DH in this game. He flied out to right field, his only time up. Verdugo will run from time to time. He has 5 steals and 6 attempts. They've already seen Boston
Trooper, you're gonna
play
give me a
hit
heart
and run,
attack.
and they might
Hey,
do it with
Drew.
Bogaerts.
How's it going, Drew?
Yes,
How you
good
doing?
back
Hope you're doing
control.
well. 70% of you
Here, pitches
think that
inside.
Toronto was gonna win. Go do the poll in the chat. Give us your
You're
opinion.
watching Blue
What do
Jays
you think?
baseball on Sportsnet, brought to you by TD.
Is going to win this game. I'm going with Toronto.
Top of the 4th inning in a scoreless game. Xander
Just 'cause I want
Bogaerts
Toronto to
facing Jose Barrios with a 1-1 count, and Verdugo at first. He got jammed. Boy, that fastball's got a lot of movement.
Ooh.
And Bogart hits it right down into his left leg.
How you doing, Drew?
Boy, those things hurt.
Yeah, just like Tanner Houck to Bo Bichette.
Oh, God.
That one from Barrios to Bogaerts. The shortstops are knocking it right off the shin bone.
Ooh, that's what you need to wear
Not
shin
wearing any
pads.
padding
Damn.
right there, and I'm sure he wishes he has. That thing. We have seen, Buck, in the past, batters hit that shin bone and actually break a bone in there, and they have to go on the injured list.
Now, Dustin Pedroia,
I mean, that
Red
ball's
Sox,
going
was really
friggin'
bothered by that. He had a
fast,
baseball,
my guy.
Jermaine Dye.
That's
Matt
nuts. I'm putting on the
Williams, way
kettlebell.
back with the Giants, did a similar thing and broke a leg. And Jermaine Dye had a nasty fracture on a foul ball just like that. This is popped up. Bogaerts is frustrated. He just hasn't been able to put many good swings together lately, and he flies out to right.
try to lift that pan, I will vomit. Don't do that.
He's got a bit of a tough go. That's one of the better hitters in the league, struggling right now.
Yeah, it's that time of the year where, you know, the pain of, you mentioned the wrist, and now he hits one off his shin, and your legs start to feel really heavy this time of the year. So he's a good hitter, and Blue Jays is just, that's okay. Let him get out of town. He can get hot after they leave town. They've done a good job keeping him down.
Blue Jays are 8-9 against Boston this season with that win in Game 1. They have not had a winning season series against Boston since 2016. And in 2016, they were just 10-9. And of course, they can end up with a 10-9 record if they sweep the rest of this series.
I should have figured out the frick that was the door of the fridge. It was my cookie.
Devers out in front, slams his bat down as he pops it up to Hernandez. Rafael Devers is 0 for 2. Barrios is messing with their timing, mixing his pitches very effectively.
Yeah, you can see the frustration in some of the hitters. Remember, they were pounding him up fastball. Now they throw him a changeup. And he's anticipating that fastball. That's what it does when you throw those types of things. You keep him off balance. He's a good hitter. And Barrios just really used a great changeup to get a good hitter out.
Ryan, and that's why the front office deserves an awful lot of credit for going out and acquiring Jose Barrios, a veteran pitcher pitching in his 6th year in the majors. And they just didn't get a body to fill a spot in the rotation. They went out and got a guy that's made 136 starts in his career, a veteran guy that has pitched in the postseason some. He got into 3 different postseasons with Minnesota. There's a base hit for Renfroe into right field. It comes with 2 outs. Verdugo will stop at second. So Renfroe caught up to that fastball and hits it into right. But Barrios is a very legitimate addition to this rotation.
Yeah, an all-star. Wanted to get that ball up to Renfroe. It's down where he.
My friend has a bunch of chickens, and she gave me 2 dozen eggs, and I was so happy.
He's pitched in big ball games before. You mentioned the playoffs. He has pitched in the playoffs.
She asked me, she's like, Maddie, do you want 2 dozen eggs? And I was like,
And what I like about it, he's fit right in with this team. He's not asked to be the number 1. He's not asked to be the savior. Just fit in, give me some good innings, pitch well, and help this team win.
Marwin Gonzalez struck out on a curveball his first time up, and he gets a curveball he was looking for, but all he can do is foul it off at home plate.
Oh, come on.
Barrios was an all-star in 2018 and 2019.
Here we go. I have to do this. Lift up my arm so she jumps up, and I don't want to freaking elbow her in the head.
2017 and 2019. They gave up a couple of top prospects, but I emphasize the word prospects. They know what Barrios is. There's a good fastball. Came back and caught the inside corner. 0-2.
Yeah, prospects.
Hi.
You can, when you've got a deep farm
Can I help you?
system,
Oh, God.
and the Blue Jays
Drank
have
a bunch
deep
of water
farm
so your
system,
face is so.
you can trade some of those guys to
Hi,
get
honey.
a known product, a known winner,
What?
an all-star. Just fit them right into that
What
starting
is
lineup.
it? My precious baby. Hi.
Curveball pulled foul. An 0-2 pitch. Boston has a couple aboard. Tanner Bogarts reached on an
Hi.
error by Marcus Simeon, and then
Okay,
2
where are you
outs later,
going?
Hunter Renfroe got a base hit to right.
Sick. Can I help you? Can I help you with something?
Verdugo, of course, at second.
No, and you're just gonna sit here. Ow, God.
0-2 to Marwin Gonzalez.
All right, looks like she's
We're
just
in the
gonna
top of the
sit
fourth
here.
inning, no score.
So sick. Hey, buddy. Get him out, get him out, get him out!
Fastball he missed upstairs and reached back for a little
Lord,
extra.
did
That
you?
one was 95, but well out of the strike zone.
Is there something I can help you with,
I think he
Trooper?
can come right back with that same pitch and throw it down and in and probably get Gonzalez. He's probably thinking about that curveball in which he struck out on his first time up.
I was thinking the exact same thing. He's got a good curveball tonight.
Oh,
He's
God,
used it
my neck.
effectively against his former teammate, Marwin Gonzalez. Now you can bring
I bet
that
it's the wrong way.
fastball in.
Ow.
Maybe get a strikeout by him looking at it.
I wonder what they have in their hat, because they keep looking in their hat.
Gonzalez spent 2 seasons in Minnesota, teammates with Barrios, 2019 and 2020. Gonzalez was a free agent, coach, who is now the manager of the Red Sox, Alex Cora. Verdugo's at second, Renfroe's at first. Another scoreless game.
Sick. You're
And
just
the
gonna stay like
scores
this until I have to
until
get
the
up
bottom
next?
of the 7th in game 1. A 1-0 win for the Blue Jays.
Honey, you're purring so loudly. Hi.
Curveball, and he got a piece of it to stay alive. And Barrios is throwing some real good curveballs to Marwin Gonzalez.
Barrios starts on
Barrios.
the pitching rubber and is able to sweep that thing, if you're a left-handed batter, from the other batter's box all the way across down to your shoe tops. That's what makes it so effective. It's moving and it's firm. It's a firm pitch. It's tough to hit it square.
I don't know why it's so disgusting to me. Sorry, Chip, I just like screamed at your. Not you're 16 years old, you can't hear. But I don't know why it's still just so gross to me that they just like spit on the field.
Curveball in the dirt is blocked by McGuire. The runners have to hold.
Just go and they just spit on the field. I don't know why it's so gross to me. Like when hockey players spit on the ice, I don't know why it just grosses
Never
me.
really easy for a
I
catcher
just
to have a new
like,
pitcher join your staff midstream. Even if they're called up, chances are you caught them in spring training, but when they come from another organization, you've got to really learn quickly what he likes to do, what pitches he wants to finish at bats with, and that's why you have the pregame meetings, and that's why catchers will sit next to the pitchers in between starts just to talk about the game as they watch it unfold in front of them. What Barrios might want to do in particular situations.
Oh!
There's that fastball. Gonzalez still looking for
Woo!
the hook, and Barrios crossed.
Nice! Freaking catcher's throwing up gang signs, so I'm like, I don't know what the frig you're doing. Okay, Tripper, you need to get down because I can hear the kettle starting to. Oh, my neck! Oh, God. Oh! Ow! 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 Jeez! Ow! You're slipping off my legs! Jeez! Hey, did y'all hear about peanut? Yes, I did, Damien. I did hear about that. I just would see him in like Amy's streams. I didn't like know him at all, really. I just saw him in Amy's streams every once in a while. Rest in peace, though. That is very sad. Oh, right, I have to friggin' clean that. Oh, maybe I don't actually. Maybe I'm getting some cake. Is that what I thought it was?
Inside.
Yes.
Hawk wanted it, but they were trying to go away. Gurriel is not playing in this game, so he's playing the role of caddy. You need a glove, you need a hat, I'm your man. Waiting for guys when they have to run out onto the field. Now that's a team player, Pat. He's doing his job.
Yeah.
Oh, what a swing as he covered that breaking ball and strokes it into left field. A leadoff single here in the fourth. He stayed on that breaking ball and just stroked it very smoothly into left.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Good hitters hit good pitching, and that's a good pitch. Slider down and away on the black with 2 strikes, but good hitters just somehow are able to get the barrel of the bat on the ball. Bo Bichette's one of them. He's able to cover that outside pitch, doesn't have to hit it to right field. That time he's actually pulling the ball. Boy, what an at-bat.
Another terrific at-bat for sure. Oscar Hernandez hits one to Devers. He fumbled it a little bit, and Bo hustling gets into second base. Devers couldn't come out of his glove cleanly. He was thinking about going to second, but Bo was hustling, and Devers decided to go to first and take the shirt out.
Yeah, Bichette looked like he was taken off, and he was at second base with that good hustle. You can see he's already at second when they did. Good hustle, good secondary lead. He takes off, doesn't take anything for granted, and now he's in scoring position. Blue Jays got a couple of shots at knocking him in now with just 1 out.
Again, here's where the left-handed hitting Corey Dickerson comes into play, but he's not going to get a chance as they didn't waste any time, and they called for the intentional pass. Boston has action in their bullpen for a first time here. Remember that Tanner Houck has not started on a regular basis. He's thrown 67 pitches already. And Boston has started their bullpen. Randall Grichuk now. He drew a walk his first time up. Corey Dickerson at first, given the intentional pass. The first pitch strike. Mentioned Randall with 69 RBIs. He's got runners at first and second. The breaking ball never in the strike zone, way outside. It's 1-1. Josh Taylor, a very good young lefty, is up and ready in the bullpen if needed. He has finished his warm-ups and just standing by now. Taking a little bit of a breather. 1-1 to Randall. Both foul. Well, there's a lot of movement on that fastball. It breaks it.
I have cake.
The righty.
I didn't know. I mean, I've seen a few live streams.
You can't cover both of them, so at least early in the count, I think you have to look for one of those pitches. His sliders have been a little bit less consistent than the last time we saw him. So early on, maybe you go look for that fastball, look for that sinker early on in the count. Maybe he can make a mistake with it and you can take advantage of it.
Upstairs. Another thing that Houck has to think about is Bo Bichette at second. Well, looks like he's jockeying for a big lead. If he feels like he can get a good jump, he might take off for third. Bouncing ball toward third and foul. Boy, look at Devers. He left his foot on the base when he fielded the baseball, just in case it might be fair, but he drug his foot across the base when he caught the ball, but it was clearly foul.
Both of those players, and I'm talking about Devers and Bichette, are baseball players. Acting like a first baseman, stretching out, and both hustling all the way, trying to beat that ground ball. But it's a foul ball. Devers trying, you have to think of those types of plays before they happen. You can't react to those. You got, hey, if he It's one like this is what I'm going to do. But both of those players, baseball players, trying to win this game.
Another 2-2 pitch inside, and that ball stayed inside, but jammed Randall, and he's able to foul it off. Houck has thrown 73 pitches, the most he's thrown this season, 87. Against the Yankees back on the 22nd of July.
Oh,
that was
right.
over 4 2/3. And the throw to second as Bo dives back in. Just trying to shorten him up and make sure he doesn't get a huge secondary lead. Called strike 3. Gritchick can't believe it. Looked like it was down and might have been off the plate. But he's called out on strikes. That's 6 strikeouts for Houck. So he goes back to that outside corner.
Yeah, that one looked like Randall was right. Down and away. He took it. He was locked in. And it shows it right there, that 3D, that was under the strike zone.
Tanner Houck will leave this scoreless game. The runners on base are his responsibility. The left-hander, Josh Taylor, coming in this 0-0 game.
Commercial break while they switch off pitchers. This cake is really good. I'm just eating it straight out of the box. By the way, the icing that Carol's Cakes uses, I don't know what the frig they put in it, but I genuinely think there might be a little bit. No, I'm kidding. Whoa, it's freaking amazing. It's so good. Like, I don't know what kind of icing it is, but it's the best icing ever. It's the best. Absolutely incredible. It wasn't cheap, but it's, it's my birthday. It was part of my birthday gift. I want cake too, says Damien. Hey, what's going on, Blaze? Tripper, step away from the cake.
Ball player. There's the home run jacket that the players have made famous when they hit the home run. A kid brings it to the ballpark. He's going to get the Blue Jays to sign it and get a picture also. First Vladimir Guerrero Jr., then Lourdes Gurriel Jr. signing it, being part of it, putting it on, and now
that's
he is
freaking
styling
cool
at the ballpark with his home run jacket. That is so cool.
Aww.
That is absolutely beautiful. He's got his own home run barrio jacket, and he got it signed by some of the members of the barrio. That's terrific. Josh Taylor's into this ball game. Blue Jays have runners at first and second. Taylor has been very good this season. He has pitched in 45 games now with a .338 earned run average. And Breivik Valera, the batter, will turn around and bat right-handed. He flied out to center field in his first at-bat as a lefty hitter. First pitch strike is in there. Bottom of the fourth inning in this 7-inning game. Neither club has scored a run. Only 3 hits for each team to this point. Tanner Houck out of the game 6 strikeouts through 3 2/3. Line drive, base hit into center field. Bo's around third. Here's the throw to third, and the Blue Jays are on board. Bichette scores another run. Valera picks up.
Bichette scoring a run? Oh.
You know,
Ooh, I
if
hear
you
thunder.
want to win, everybody has to contribute. Charlie Montoya has said, I'm going to get Valera in there.
Thank God. Give us more rain, please.
Well, he's going to come through with this base hit. Slider from Taylor. He rips
Please
it
give us more rain.
That's going to score Bichette easily. Dickerson, the runner over at first base, wisely.
Bichette going in.
No chance to get him. They throw went to third base. Then Valera comes through.
Oh my gosh,
With
Tripper,
a clutch base hit. That slider down and in. He's come up with some big hits the last couple of nights for the Blue Jays.
Boy, has he ever. In last night's big inning, he had an RBI double. The third consecutive double in that inning.
No!
To start things
This is
off
my
for the Blue
cave.
Jays, he would eventually score the go-ahead run. He scored the third inning in that run, driven in by Bo Bichette. So Bo gets it started with a terrific at-bat, single to left field. Then he went to second on a ground out. And that run will be charged to Tanner Houck, and Corey Dickerson at
I wonder how
second
they
is
keep the
Houck's
cake so
responsibility,
moist.
and here's Reese McGuire. He swings at the first pitch and pulls it well foul into the seats down the right side. Grichuk was called out on a very tough pitch down and away. Could have gone either way. And that was the last batter Tanner Houck faced.
Good
And with the
God.
pitch here,
No!
Valera coming up. They went to
No.
the lefty Taylor to turn him around, and he crossed up that strategy.
Oh no, I dropped my fork.
Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-2. Tanner Houck threw 74 pitches, had 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. McGuire hanging tough, fouls off a tough pitch down and away. Bottom of the 4th inning, Blue Jays score first. Bo Bichette scoring another run. His 87th run scored this season, most in the majors. Cut out and missed as McGuire strikes out, but the Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead. Rayvek Valera with an RBI. 1-0 as we go.
A strikeout? But it's 1-0. This is a lot of cake. This is a lot of cake. Oh my god. There's a lot of cake. My lips are gonna be blue. Not because of lack of oxygen. Because of the blue flowers on this cake. Oh, I took a timeout from this cake. Holy shit.
Take a picture of this and send it to you.
I'm taking a cake timeout. Oh my god. No, it's all blue. Did you seriously? Oh my god. Where's my phone? Oh, I thought Triple was on it. That was absolutely hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. That's funny.
Another tremendous addition to this bullpen. So the Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead now as Jose Barrios will work to the bottom third of the Red Sox order. Christian Vasquez, first up, takes a curveball in there for a strike. Vasquez grounded out to the first baseman, his only time up. Came right back with another good curveball. It's a called strike 2. Well, Barrios is really in a good spot with his delivery. Very smooth, very patient through his delivery, and he's been able to pound that strike zone. He has not walked a batter. Came back with a breaking ball and missed down and away. 1-2.
Had a chance to watch his first start in person and really impressed with, you know, it's a nice fluid delivery and then the ball just fires out of that body 95 miles an hour, but it's his breaking ball that I was impressed with. That thing just keeps breaking and breaking, and it's a hard breaking ball. Tough on righties.
I don't think he believes me.
Fastball missed the outside corner. Christian Vasquez in the second inning had an 8-pitch at bat against Barrios, and he would eventually ground out.
I'm sorry. My dad got a little bit too happy about the cake, and then he like threw his phone into it. He dropped his phone into his cake, and he had icing all over his phone. He was like, "Can you please fix it?"
Strikeout for Barrios.
Oh my gosh. He was like, "Can you please take my phone out of the case?" He's like, "I don't trust myself to like pop it out of the case and like break or something." Lady! Wet socks kick rocks. Wet socks kick rocks.
For details.
Wet socks kick rocks is what Lady continues to say.
Now, this is a big inning for him to.
That is good. Tripper, you are right in the frame. I just realized.
Deal with the top of the
Hi,
order this
honey.
inning, and he throws one inside to Franchi Cordero.
Can I help you?
Cordero hit a fly ball to left field his first
I'm
time
eating
up.
a cake out of a box.
Curveball. Well, everything is coming out of his hand with the same effort, nice and smooth delivery, doesn't try to overpower the fastball, and certainly is very patient with his breaking pitch as well.
Very repeatable delivery. I think that's the athleticism in him. Athletic.
Cordero?
You see him field balls. He's got smooth hands. He's quick.
At
Another
bat
good curveball, it's
for
fouled out.
the
Barrios
Red
hit
Sox.
1-2.
Hi, Tripper. I'm gonna sleep so well tonight. Oh my gosh, did I oh no, yeah, no. Sorry,
George
never mind.
Springer, the DH.
My hair's still damp from my shower.
Very animated in the
I was like-
dugout, and I think he loves playing in
I was
Toronto.
like, did I shower? I'm like,
He has
believe
been a
I did.
terrific
My hair's
teammate.
still
He's
damp,
fit like a
so.
glove into this clubhouse.
Like it's
Of
literally
course, we
still
all know what
damp.
he's capable of doing on the field. Fastball foul.
Yeah, so I
back
showered
by
last night, so
Cordero.
perfect. Go to bed, wake up, go to work
Right,
for 4 hours,
right
come
there.
home.
I'm with you. Springer
Bonk.
likes this team. He likes playing
Bonk,
in
bonk.
this
Where's
city.
my phone?
He has fit right in.
Bonk, bonk.
His
Where-
teammates
seriously,
love
where'd I
him.
put it? Bonk, bonk.
And I love he brings it
underneath of you?
every day.
No.
He's the same guy every day. And loves to play
Oh,
this
I
game.
put it on top of the fridge.
Changeup, swing and a miss. Cordero strikes out. 3 strikeouts in a row for Barrios to this inning.
Opponents lowest batting average against that changeup when it ends with the changeup, 111. After a
Stop.
high fastball,
Stop
turn
it.
that thing over,
Stop
take a little
pawing
second
at
off,
me
well,
and
that's a
just
perfect
wait.
pitch against a left-handed batter in that
Wait.
situation.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
So here's Jonathan
Chill out.
Arauz, the shortstop.
I'm gonna see if she'll do it again on camera.
First pitch strike right at the bottom of the zone, and Barrios has thrown a lot of quality pitches in this game today. He has used all three pitches very effectively.
Hello? Can I help you? Yes, hello.
High
This
fastball,
is my
top
cake.
of the zone, cut on and missed. Barrios has thrown two-seamer, four-seamer,
She's sick of
curveball,
me.
and a changeup in this ball game today.
I was like cake.
Their high fastball right at the top of the zone found out of play. He's actually thrown
I totally
more
like
curveballs
overestimate,
than
or
any
sorry,
pitch.
overestimate how much I
23
can eat.
22 sinkers.
Oh god. Oh, stop it,
But the
please.
curveball has been a very good pitch for him all afternoon.
I hate that my body does that.
Excuse me, all evening. It's been a long day, pal.
It has been a long day.
Like little
That's
like
okay.
ticks like that for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's
Change up
because of
hit on the
medication.
ground. Nice play by Vladdy. Barrios is there in time.
Hey, 3
Vladdy
outs.
Guerrero is picking it up.
Guerrero Jr. catching the ball, making it a 3rd out. Commercial break, and after the commercial break, we'll be going into the bottom of the 5th. Oh my gosh, it is the most like, extremely annoying thing when there's people on TikTok who like pretend to have disorders that they don't have. It's so annoying. Like, I have like little tics. I don't have Tourette's just because I have like a few little like tics that I have. It's not what Tourette's is. Tourette's isn't just, oh, you have tics? That's the classification for diagnosis. No, it's not how that works, people. Or people who pretend to have dissociative identity disorder, but they don't actually have it. Or they're like 13 years old and they're going online saying that they have DID, which is not diagnosable at that age. I'm like, where are your parents? Like, I need to chill. I'll be honest with you. When I'm older, if I decide to have like children, you know, they're not going to be allowed online. I don't care. You might call me strict. I do not believe that having like young teenagers being on the internet is a good idea. Personally, messes with their brains. As someone who did grow up on the internet, it's messed up. Extremely messed up. And there are people on there who are questionable, you know what I mean. You know what? Screw that. I don't want my child to be involved in any of that or having to deal with any of that. And also, people online are just so stupid sometimes. Say that straight up. People who this is a fact, and you literally just search something up online and you're like, actually that's not a fact. Like this one guy I watched, he does, oh my gosh. The stadium is right next to the CN Tower. That's awesome. That's cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and what a year it has been. Again, a fifth, a Rule 5 pick from the Yankees.
I don't remember what I was saying.
For
I was just so
Whitlock.
upset that
He hasn't allowed runs in his last 8 outings, covering 12 innings. No runs allowed, and he's a guy that they can depend on. He leads the Red Sox relievers in innings pitched this season with 52. Fastball, slider, and a very good changeup.
First pitch fastball cut on by Springer. It's 0-1. Springer has struck out and grounded out in his 2 previous at-bats. Changeup pulled foul.
I will be right back,
I
guys.
think we have
Give me, like,
seen
1 second.
two of the future starters for the Red Sox in Tanner Houck and this young man right here. I think eventually they will transition both of those guys into regular spots into the rotation, and they both have very good arms. And they're built like starters, aren't they? All strong guys. Cut on and miss as Springer strikes out for a second time. That fastball away.
Whitlock is listed at 6'5", 190. He was a starter in the Yankee minor league system when the Red Sox picked him up. Pretty good fastball, 98 miles an hour, and on the outside corner. And that good slider and a changeup, and I'm with you. They're young. They're just taking their steps, their first baby steps in the big leagues. But I think the Blue Jays are going to have to deal with these two guys for years to come.
Vladdy Guerrero with a big swing, and he foul tipped it, but into the catcher's mitt. Vladdy is 1 for 2. He's made a couple of fine plays over at first base in the field. Had an infield single his first time up. Boy, there's a lot of movement on that fastball. That ball looked like it was 6 inches off the plate and then just dove back and caught the outside corner. Blue Jays are checking out Garrett Whitlock and seeing what they're dealing with. And the guys that have seen him before know what they're dealing with. He's tough.
He's faced Blue Jays 4 times this year. They've got 7 hits off of him in 5 2/3 innings, but they've only scored 1 run against him.
Another fastball at 97. Boy, there's a lot of life on that fastball as well. The Red Sox have done a very good job of managing his workload. And I know he's pitched a lot, but they rarely pitch him back to back. They make sure he's got ample rest in between outings, and sometimes they'll ask him to throw 2 innings. But they recognize what they have in Garrett Whitlock. Changeup and a good one. Vladdy swings and misses. 2 down.
Got to bring Marcus Semien to the plate, and if you missed it earlier today, this is how Game 1 ended. StatCast powered by Google Cloud, 361 feet to left field.
Oh my God, go, move.
That ended it right there. 26 home runs now for Marcus Semien. And what a glorious game that was. Exciting game. Ended on a walk-off.
Whitlock gets ahead with a breaking ball. There's a changeup in the dirt. It's just the 3rd time in franchise history the Blue Jays have had a 1-0 win on a walk-off home run. Semien and Brett Lawrie did it in 2011. Rick Bosetti way back in 1990 also hit a walk-off home run in a 1-0 win. Down and away for a ball. It's 2-1. It was the first pitch of the bottom of the 7th. Matt Barnes came in, threw 1 pitch, and took the loss. Jordan Romano picked up his 5th win of the season. Breaking ball hung, and this one is going to get fair. Down the left field line, 1 bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. For Marcus Semien, that's his 30th double of the season.
Earlier this season, he said, I got to get on the fastball. He got on the fastball to hit that home run to win game number 1. And when you're on the fastball, the timing just seems to work. When they throw you a breaking ball, like Whitlock did right there, you're on the breaking ball too. Inner half, low liner to left field. Just didn't get it up high enough to get it out of here, but he did on 1 bounce. 2-out double for Semien.
That puts him just 1 behind the Major League leader in doubles. Ozzie Albies of the Braves has 31. He was tied with Xander Bogaerts. They each have 30. So 30 doubles and 26 home runs. Pretty impressive. Bo goes after the first pitch and rips it into the seats down the right side. Boy, Blue Jays could have used a couple more runs. They have a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the 5th inning. Bo Singleton scored his last time up. Big swing and a miss, a high fastball. It's
I work a
0-2.
full 8 hours tomorrow now. Freaking rights. I was only gonna take the half because
Bo is
a family
3
coming into
against
town that I
Whitlock.
haven't seen for like a year and a half because of COVID. And then they called me in, and I was like,
High fastball upstairs. He's got a big arm. He gets 897 very easily. And he's got a great changeup. We've seen a wicked breaking ball. Simeon got him for a double.
stop. Freaking rights.
Bo had a very tough pitch for his base hit back in the fourth. It was a slider down and away, and he hooked it into left field. Chases that pitch. Ball gets away from the catcher, but Vasquez will throw to first to complete the strikeout. And the Blue Jays are
Hello.
done. They'll strand a runner in scoring position. We will go to the
Hello.
sixth. The Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead.
Blue Jays with a 1-0 lead going into the 6th. Sorry about that, guys. Just calling about work and stuff. Because I originally just had, because they called me earlier today. They said, hey, would you be able to come in for a shift tomorrow morning? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I can. So they're like, yeah, it's just going to be like a 4-hour shift from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I was like, all right, sure, like, that's fine. Just because I thought I had family, because I have my family coming in tomorrow, but they're busy because they already have prearranged plans for dinner, for lunch and dinner. So I won't be able to see them until Monday, so I'm going to be seeing them Monday instead. And they're like, oh, I was like, oh, okay, perfect then, thank you, bye. And then I just called now because I just texted my aunt and she said, oh, like, we have plans tomorrow. So then I called the staffing office and I was like, hey, like, I'm just calling to say that this is the shift that I have tomorrow. If you need me for a full 8 hours, like, I will be there for a full 8 hours if you need it. I'm on the table if you need anything, like, I'm here. And then she called back and she said, yep, we have a shift where you're 7 to 11 on one floor and then you're on a different floor from 11 to 3. And I was like, perfect. And she's like, thank you so much for calling in. That really helped us. And I was like, honestly, you are welcome. Like, I might as well call in and at least try to get some sort of shift rather than just be silent about it. So it was a good thing I called. I was able to just call in and get an extra 4 hours to work, an extra 4 hours pay. Also, my mouth is blue because of the icing.
Throw so many pitches around the plate, the hitters have to think about swinging, and that's when you'll get those borderline chases. Top of the order for Boston. Kike Hernandez takes one off the plate outside.
Perfect.
There's a fastball. Hernandez takes it for a strike.
See, that is how you be a good employee. If there's opportunities for you to come in, call and ask if they need anything. Do you guys need help with any shifts? Because, like, I'm available.
Born
So,
in
like, if
San
y'all
Juan,
need
drafted
help,
out of the
I'm here.
American
And they were like,
Military
yeah, we
Academy in
do.
Toa Baja.
Perfect. Come in for this time and this time.
He
I was
looked for
like,
that fastball,
okay.
but all he can do is
What?
pull it
Don't
into
have to
the
ask
seats
me
foul.
twice.
Nice grab by the fan.
My brakes are going to be
Flying
weird, though.
Hernandez
Because
needs
it's on
a new
2 different
bat.
floors. No, I'm at 15 in the morning. And then I'm going to have to get a half hour afterwards.
Kike
for
Hernandez
lunch.
is 29. Barrios is 27. You can bet they've crossed paths in their native Puerto Rico in the past.
I'm like, yeah, are you coming?
Top of the sixth inning. Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead.
So now Wednesday, I just call in Just ask if they need anything.
Curveball, he was able to get to it and.
She was like,
fouled out.
"Hi, I'm so sorry. I was on the other line, so I missed your call." And I was like, "It's alright." I was like, "Doesn't
But
matter."
Montoya, he and Pete Walker had a little discussion between innings about what they might do next. They've got a full complement of rested relievers down there.
Oh my god.
Chipper, Richards, and probably Romano. There's a good fastball. It's fouled out. Romano threw just 14 pitches in the 7th inning of Game 1 and was credited with the win, his 5th win of the season. So I would imagine after 14 pitches, he probably went into Pete Walker and said, "I'm good to go." Another 2-2 pitch. He went after it. Big sweeping breaking ball. Another strikeout. That's
Woo!
5 strikeouts. For
Strikeout!
Jose Barrios.
This is the 5th strike this game.
Download the MLB app to get in-game video highlights, live pitch by pitch, breaking news, player up.
Excuse me, copyright music. And also, if it's 4 hours, and 4 hours on 2 different floors is gonna feel like less time, as well. Like it's gonna like not feel as long. Although with the first one, it would have not felt as long, like too long probably.
Bays in Baltimore, they have a 4-3 lead over the Orioles in the bottom of the 5th.
Oh my god, where did you just come from? I looked and my cat looked like she just fell from the heavens onto the
taken
couch.
over first place in the National League East.
I know what she did.
They have
She was at the
Boone in
very
there,
top.
they've
She
got
jumped
some
down to the fridge and then she
reinforcements,
jumped
they're pitching
over.
better. Bryce Harper
Nuts.
starting to hit big home runs. Beat the Mets again today, 5-3.
Yeah, they have a game and a half over the Braves and the Mets. Joe Girardi, manager.
I think I
of the
just
Phillies,
noticed that, but I
got
just
him
mouthed
rolling
I
right
have to
now.
pee.
He's a good manager.
I didn't realize. I was thinking in my
Changeup
head I
is
have
way
to pee,
outside. It's
and then
2
out loud
balls
I
and a
mouthed.
strike.
She's inside the garbage, a fish.
There's a fastball. Well, he's still got a lot of movement on that fastball. That comes back and catches the inner half of the plate. 2-2 now to Verdugo. Curveball hit high in the air. Grichuk on the run at the track, at the wall, and it's gone. Alex Verdugo sat back on that breaking ball and hit
Boston
it out of the
getting a
ballpark.
solo
Didn't look like it was
home
going
run.
to carry, but it kept going and going. Randall thought he was going to have a play, maybe up against the wall, but it went right over the fence in center. It's a 1-1 game. Verdugo's 11th home run of the season has tied it here in the 6th.
His first home run that he has given up at this ballpark. I'm talking about Barrios. And it took Verdugo, who's 3 for 3. He threw the fastball by him the previous pitch, and then he sat back on that breaking ball and hit it a ton to right center field to tie this one up.
There's Xander Bogaerts. Goes after the first pitch, that fastball off the plate inside.
Oh my god, that's
Sits
hilarious.
back, curveball, lets it break, hits it mile high.
She was all the way in the I looked over and she was all the way in the garbage with just her tail sticking out of the side of it.
As it leaves the ballpark.
Honey, you're such a
Randall felt
mess.
like he was going to catch it, but
Oh my
the
god, that
ball
was the
kept going.
funniest thing. Oh my gosh,
and
honey, you're
Verdugo
hilarious.
has
I'm gonna
had
have to post it on
some
members.
home run games against the
That's
Blue
hilarious.
Jays
Oh
this
my
season.
gosh.
It went down in Dunedin. Remember that one? That one
It's
ties
the
it up.
first time.
Probably the deepest part of this ballpark.
Bogaerts strikes
If I
out,
cat,
second
if I had a
strikeout
pet
of the
parrot,
inning,
then I just like
6 in the
watch
ball
that
game.
unfold.
And
I just
Barrios
want to see what would happen.
upset that he gave up that.
She does it all the time in the middle of the
game-tying
night. That's why we
home
have to
run for
lock
Verdugo.
away
That's his third
things. Oh my
home
gosh,
run
she's
for
going at it
Bogaerts.
again.
strikes out as he waves at that breaking ball.
Jose kicks at that dirt because that's probably where he wanted to bury the last curveball instead of where he threw it. And just some more drama. Time for some more drama.
She gets this out.
Rafael Devers, 0
Hella
for 2
impressed.
so far. There's a fastball upstairs.
No way. There's no way she gets this out.
Swing and a miss. 2 down, we're in the top of the 6th. Trevor Richards loosening up for the Blue Jays. Richards last pitched on Thursday. Fastball. Devers tried to check his swing and went all the way around.
Yeah, we have to hide the garbage every single night before bed.
Remember last time he flew out on
'Cause
a
she just, like,
changeup?
frickin'
Now they've gone back to
Goes
pounding
into
her
it,
up with
like actually
fastballs.
into the garbage, and finds something to eat. Like I don't feed her or something.
Missed with that fastball up and away. Barrios is just the one home run. 1 run on 4 hits. The Blue Jays have 1 run on 5 hits.
Oh my gosh, she's in it again.
Breaking ball. If you're wondering about the hit total, the scorer made a scoring change on the Verdugo ball in the 4th. It was originally scored an error on Simeon. It was changed to an infield hit. And as Pat mentioned, Verdugo is 3 for 3. Fastball. Fair ball. Gets by Vladdy. Simeon has to hustle to get it, but Devers is on his way to second, and he'll get there. That ball got right through Guerrero.
The bag is too heavy.
Man at second base with 2 outs as that bouncing ball took a funny hop. Guerrero backed up a bit, and it kind of ate him up and got
This
past him
little-
to right.
She's
been
determined.
catching everything
oh my
all
God.
season long. They're playing deep because of 2 outs.
Guys, you have
And
no
it looked
idea how
like it
funny
hit
this
the
is.
chalk and then took a funny
Oh my
little
god.
hop. And it
Oh
pulled
my god,
Vladdy
she's still
down
going.
the line. I don't know if Vladdy thought that ball might have been foul, but it was called fair by the base umpire. It's not reviewable, and Devers hustles into scoring position.
It is ruled a double for Devers.
Oh my god, no way. It totally didn't save. That was the funniest thing.
A play he has handled all season long, but for Devers, that's his 29th double, and the go-ahead runs in scoring position. Hunter Renfroe lays off that inside fastball. Renfroe got a base hit
Oh my
to
god,
right
oh my
field
god,
back
oh my
in the
god.
4th. The line score exactly even now. 1-5-0 for
Oh my
each team.
god.
1-1 tie.
Oh my god. Give it back. Give it to me. Let go.
That curveball is still a good pitch for Barrios.
That's heavy.
And
That's
I'm using in this at-bat right here. Hunter Renfroe looked very comfortable his last at-bat hitting that ball the other way on that fastball. I'd keep using that breaking ball against him. He's had his problems with runners in scoring position this year.
Oh, that's a perfect pitch. He crossed him up looking for a breaking ball, and he throws the fastball for a strike inside.
Yeah, show him that fastball. Now he's got fastball in his mind.
On like the
You can
best
punch it out
videos,
with
my
a
phone
breaking
keeps
ball.
glitching out. Ah, it's so annoying. So annoying. I'll have to plug in the light.
Breaking ball. What a play by Bo. Can he throw him out? Yes, he did. Oh, my.
Hey! Beautiful throw by Bo Bichette. I'm like, that's enough. Get out of your mouth. I'm like, alright, it was good. Now, it was funny, but now you need to stop. Oh my god. The Lord said, let there be light, and there was. Which was good. It was so funny too. I'm gonna cover that one because it was like pretty funny. God. Mess. Unjunk your sleep. I'm like, what the frig is that? The best video didn't even save. That sucks. She's like literally crazy.
Knock down anything, he gets down low and catches the ball, and then all the way across the diamond on one hop. And
Guerrero
Bobby
catching that
picks
was
it to
nice.
end that inning, giving everybody a little jolt right there. What a play to finish off that inning.
So here's Teoscar Hernandez facing Garrett Whitlock. Whitlock struck out 3 his first inning of work in the 5th. He got Springer, Guerrero, and Bichette.
Oh, I hate my phone.
Marcus and Simeon, but stranded him at second
Like, I
base.
love it, but at the same time, it's so.
We talk about the significance of this series, and obviously Blue Jays need to have a winning series to close ground on Boston, and Boston has the season edge. 8 games to 9. Colin Montoyo, as Teoscar goes around, I think the Blue Jays have made up their mind that Barrios will not pitch the 7th no matter what the situation
I'm just able to have an iMovie. iMovie's taking up freaking.
for a second inning here in the 6th. Called strike as that ball had a lot of run back over
Does he
the
give
plate.
7
And Barrios,
gigabytes?
you can see he's up walking around in the dugout. It probably means that he has been told, hey, great effort. I don't know if he's still in the game or not. Change up, missed downstairs.
We have a chance in between innings to watch what's going on in the dugout. It looks like his night's over. So let's get him some runs so we can get him a W.
Three-two pitch. Fouled off. High fastball as Teoscar fouls it off.
Oh, there's so much sugar.
Colin Montoyo after the inning gets Pete Walker, congratulations for Barrios as he comes over and says nice job, and then right behind him Charlie Montoyo would come over as well, so he's out of the game. Ground ball. Madera will shovel to Whitlock just in time to retire Hernandez, 1 down. But another terrific start by a Blue Jays starter. 6 innings, 1 run. And the Blue Jays haven't been able to do much against Boston as well. Corey Dickerson has doubled in, was given an intentional walk, so he's been on base both times he's come to the plate.
Yeah, Red Sox pitching has been tough tonight. Houck, Taylor, Whitlock, 10 strikeouts against the Blue Jays. I mean, all day long. We've seen great pitching from both sides. And that's what you get in these types of games late in the season.
First pitch changeup finds the strike zone. 0-1, Corey Dickerson's behind. Nick Pivetta was outstanding in game one. He and Robbie Ray threw up zeros throughout the entire game. Pivetta went 6 innings, allowed just 1 hit. Robbie Ray gave up 2 in his 6 innings. Corey Dickerson and a 1-out double in the 2nd inning. Each team with 1 run on 5 hits. Too high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dickerson, then Grichuk behind him.
Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
That's
You
high for
crazy
ball
girl?
2.
You honey?
He's got some extra base pop in that bat, and that's why he's in there against these tough right-handed batters or pitchers. As a lefty, you're
Bonk.
thinking extra base hit here.
Bottom of the
Like a
6th.
good cap, and he's laying
1
that
out.
fastball
Hi.
and fouls it into the seats.
Hey, you little garbage monster. Are you a little garbage monster, buddy? Yeah? You a little garbage monster, buddy.
They stay on
Crap.
that changeup and stays alive. When we talked about Dickerson being a tough out, he has good at bats. Lots of homework being done on the Blue Jays bench. Getting ready for a potential at bat coming soon. Swiped by the pitcher, and that's going to be a base hit. Whitlock had a chance at it.
Woo,
and it was
base
kind of a
hit.
changeup, and he grabbed at it before the ball got there.
Freaking right.
The pitch was a changeup.
Hey, Tripper.
He hit it off the end of the bat, so it acted like
I
a
know.
changeup coming
I
right
know.
back at him. Watch him go field for it, and he just can't do it.
Ow!
Can't come up with it.
What?
Stays on the infield as Marwin Gonzalez
Jeez.
knocks it down. But that'll go as an infield hit for Corey Dickerson. 3rd time that he has been on tonight.
Is there something I can help you with? Ow,
you
my
say to
neck.
the pitcher, I
Ow,
hit it just
God,
like you
like
threw
right
it.
on my freaking artery.
For sure.
Chill.
And Whitlock expected to be able to field it, but he swung and missed at that ground ball right back to the mound. Here's Randall Grichuk. He takes a first pitch strike, good fastball. Grichuk has walked in, was called out on strikes, a very questionable
We
called
can help
strike
you with?
3 back in the 4th. That was the last pitch that Tanner Houck threw.
Boop.
And then Alex
Face
Cora went to
bonk.
the bullpen and brought in Josh Taylor. Taylor would give up the RBI base hit to Breivik Valera, and that run is charged to Tanner Houck.
Oh my gosh, hi. Can I watch
1-1
the
game.
game,
We're at the bottom of the 6th.
please?
Dickerson dives back in again.
Oh well. Hi.
Outside.
You little garbage monster.
About the same spot that Grichuk was called out on last time up. Dickerson has never been a big base stealer. His career high is 8. He had 8 stolen bases twice in his career. He's more concerned about getting a big secondary lead should there be a ball hitting the gap. And he's going to have to dive back in again. Whitlock really concerned with Dickerson at first in this 1-1 game.
He's got his attention over there at first base as Corey's going to try and fix the dirt around where he has taken that lead. He's got his attention over there. Maybe he thinks he's going to take off. He's got a couple of stolen bases this year, but really, you're right. He's not really a threat. He should worry about getting that good secondary lead, trying to score on an extra base hit.
Rando fouls off the high fastball. Alex Verdugo hit a game-tying home run in the top of the 6th inning. Hit a curveball off of Jose Barrios.
Good trick. At bat now.
Rando hits
For
it
draw,
in the
go,
air
go,
to
go, go,
right,
shit.
but there's Hunter Renfroe right in his tracks,
Damn it.
and he makes the catch.
He got out.
Good
2
pitch
outs
retired,
now. Oh my
2 down.
gosh, Tripper. Like, I love you, but like, oh my lord.
So Whitlock working in his 2nd inning of relief. The deal with Brayvik Valera. He's had a good series. Got an RBI double
Oh my god.
in the 5th inning in last night's game.
Hi. Don't put your face near my face. You're just in garbage.
He drove in the tying run as that tied it at 2-2.
Ooh.
Off the plate outside. Valera got that base hit right back up the middle, batting right-handed against Josh Taylor. Fouls off the pitch, and that's going to be out of play.
Come on, Toronto.
Comes on a slider.
Get him out.
That time they heated him up with that
Get the
fastball.
ball out of the
Whitlock
park.
is working on his
Ow.
2nd inning, like you said. He's done that 16 times this year. This isn't
Ow.
foreign to him.
God, you just stuck
He's
your
also worked 3
frickin'
innings a
nails
couple
to
of
my tongue.
times, so he's a nice arm that they can bring out of the bullpen. He's not just a 1-inning guy.
She is now sitting on top of an empty box.
Giving him some good
she
innings.
is now no longer interested in the box. Same. Get ooh.
This is popped up
Pop
on the
up.
infield. Marwin Gonzalez, the 2nd baseman, will make the catch, and the inning is over. We'll go to the 7th. Another terrific ball game. It's 1-1.
Going into the 7th now. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's night's going well. Mine's going pretty good. Oh, where's my tiara? I feel gross. Cause I ate a lot of food. And I have not stopped. She's Tripper's there like in the garbage. Oh my
Oh my god, give it back. Give it to me. Let go.
I'm like, give it back. Let it go. Oh my gosh. Now she's cleaning herself. It's honestly a mess. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting this freaking shows up. We haven't got anything copyrighted yet, so like. Also, I gotta do a whole full blown out clean through of my cell phone. Cause holy crap, I have way too many in here. Did you guys know that the whole like thing that they have of like the T pose asserting dominance came from anteaters? Because anteaters will go into that kind of T pose to try to show that they're threatened and that they will fight you. I did not know that. I heard about that. There was these anteaters that were just there like this, standing like this, and I was like, what the frig? And it means that they're threatened by you, and that they will attack you. And there was kind of like a warning sign of being like, this is my territory, and get out of here. I did not realize that. Do you know what animals are completely precious, but like will probably kill you? Red pandas. I think that's what they're called.
First day was off
Precious.
yesterday.
Raccoons!
Right back in
Raccoons are so cute, but they'll
tonight.
kill you and give you
Looking
rabies.
for a zero,
They're
throw
so
up a zero,
cute.
see if Blue Jays can win it once again in the bottom of the inning.
Come on, Blue Jays, strike him out. Right back.
Changeup pulled foul outside of
I gotta
first
pee. I'll be right
base.
back. That's a lot of
Put up
information.
to zero. Blue Jays
Okay.
will have their number 9 hitter leading off the bottom of the 7th. Reese McGuire, then George Springer and Vladdy Guerrero. Blue Jays won the opener 1-0. On a walk-off home run by Marcus Semien. Gonzalez batting in the 6th spot for Boston. Was after a high fastball. In case you are just joining us, JD Martinez was placed on the IL list this morning with COVID-related issues, so he is not active. Jaron Duran was already on that list for the same situation. Hit his bat, and Gonzalez points to the knob of the bat, and he didn't even try to sell it as a hit by pitch. And Nestor Seha, they're going to look at it. Boston's going to look at it. This is a reviewable play, hit by pitch, and of course, the go-ahead. Indeed, it did hit the knob of the bat. But Gonzalez never even tried to sell it that he got hit.
Yeah, a lot of times players will act like that ball got hit, but now with replay, you can't sell it too much.
The changeup was bounced in the dirt. Gonzalez has just one at bat facing Trevor Richards. He's 0 for 1. Slider taken low for a ball. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The leadoff man here in the top of the 7th. This is a 7-inning game, folks. Second game of a doubleheader. This is just the 4th doubleheader played all time at Rogers Center. The Blue Jays had swept the previous 3 doubleheaders. And this is the first ever split doubleheader.
Chipper.
First game started a little after 3. The second game started a little after 7.
Listen. Good job.
Dolly Montoya continues to contemplate his next move out of the pen. As Richards has to face 3 batters.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Downstairs, it's a full count. Christian Vasquez is on deck. He's 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Vasquez was the DH in game 1. He was 0 for 2 in that game as well.
I'm excited to work tomorrow. I can come home, shower, relax, and crochet. Possibly crochet.
He lost him. A leadoff walk here in the 7th. That high fastball way upstairs, so Gonzalez is aboard.
That is something that he doesn't do very often. He came into this game with just 15 walks all season long. He got ahead of them and just couldn't finish it off. It looked like he was having some problems with the mound, like his spikes were getting caught. So a leadoff walk.
That's just 16 walks against 57 strikeouts. He has always been a command guy, and now he's dealing with the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Yeah, I don't blame them for throwing over there. This could be a situation where they play hit and run. Vasquez is pretty good at handling the bat. In a 1-1 game, the Red Sox haven't had
I like how the Red Sox mask
much
is a little
offense. They
pair
might
of
try
Red
to
Sox, like
force
their
the
logo
issue here in the 7th.
on the side of it. It's kind of cute.
There he goes, and that ball's a base hit. Goes off the glove of Bo Bichette. Gonzalez will stop at second. It looked like he broke and then stopped. And it looked like it might be caught Bo Bichette, so he can only advance to second.
Well, you were all over that one. They weren't going to take the bat out of Vasquez's hand and bunt him, but they could maybe start that runner. And he shortens up his swing and pokes it right out of the reach of Bo Bichette. Now they could do something with the first two reaching, but you're at the bottom of the order, so you're not really sure what they can do, but they can bunt if they want, or they can just let him swing away, Franchi Cordero.
Well, we mentioned this in game 1. The Red Sox have had just 4 sacrifice bunts all season long. That's not a big part of their game plan. And Cordero is not the type of guy you would expect to bunt in this situation. But the Red Sox are trying to stem the tide and turn things around a little bit, so you never know what they're going to do. He squares to bunt. Richards, the veteran, that was a move designed to see if Cordero would tip his hand, and he did. So now the defenders at the corners have an idea that he might be bunting here. Guerrero and Valera at the corners. He squares again and bunts it up the third baseline. What a job by McGuire as he dove and cuts the ball in foul ground before it had a chance to bend back fair.
Yeah, and that had a chance to come back fair.
Top of the
If
7-0
they touch
outs.
the foul territory, the play is dead.
Strike,
He had
0
to dive
balls.
to make sure he got a piece of that. Not real sure why the other Blue Jay fielders didn't go after that ball. to
Wow.
just touch
He
it.
did the tip?
Richard
Or like the
stopped,
tap,
but,
tippy tap tap.
alertly, Reese McGuire gets out there.
The tippy tap tap balls
smothers that thing,
are
so they
like,
call it foul. That
can
thing
be
looked
like
it was
really
rolling
good.
Back fair.
because it's like, psyched you out.
Well, heads up play by McGuire. 0-1
I mean,
to
not good if someone's at
Cordero.
third base, but
He
like,
squares again and takes it down and in for a ball. It's 1-1.
good if you just wouldn't get a
First and
base hit, you know what I mean?
Nobody out. Jason Varitek along with
You can
Alex
throw people
Cora
off if you do it right.
on their railing in the dugout. Each team with a run on 6 hits. Red Sox have stranded 4. The Blue Jays have left 7. Squares again, and did he bunt out? And they got the runner hung up. Gonzalez is in a rundown.
Ah!
And Valera will tag him. Oh, what a big out for the Blue
Get in the
Jays.
tag.
veteran
Nice
Marwin
out.
Gonzalez got fooled by that bunt attempt as Cordero kind of
Nice
waved
out,
it down
nice
and
out.
took an extra step toward third.
And if you're not used to running the bases when you're
Oh, this is like
bunting,
the actual
they've
time
only had
too.
4.
I just realized this is
Alertly, McGuire picks
this
him
is
off.
in
You're the runner
Toronto.
at second base, and you
I don't know
see
why.
that
It's literally
batter's
showing
trying to
Canadian
bunt.
commercials.
You're caught out in no
it says
man's
Toronto
land,
Dominion Bank.
which he was, and again they hit him in the rundown, and they execute it quickly with one throw and get the out. Good play by McGuire in the infield.
Why was I saying, oh, they're home?
First out
Oh,
of the
because it's the
inning.
same time. Eastern time. In the
Down
same
and
time
away,
zone.
ball 3. Vasquez on the putout went to second base. Vasquez is a good base runner. He's heads up. And he takes advantage of that rundown. And it was a quick rundown, but he moved up quickly. 3-1 to Cordero.
Oh,
He bounds back that slider. It's a full count.
that was funny. That dude
Well,
was
you're
there
right
with his
about
reflexes and he
Vasquez.
put his hand out for the
Blue Jays
ball.
did a good
And then he
job.
realized there's a net
Catcher to
there that I just
shortstop,
hit.
Third baseman tag. One throw from the
That was funny.
shortstop to the third baseman. That should have been good enough to keep that runner at first base, but Vasquez broke as soon as he saw a rundown. He broke to second base.
Tripper's now really tired from all of her shenanigans.
3-2 pitch.
He's having a nap. Ooh.
Fouled off. Again, that
He
hit
got
him
him again.
on the knob of the bat.
She's exhausted from all of her shenanigans.
Oh, when Gonzalez got hit on the knob of the bat in his at-bat, Cordero was at least acting as if he got hit.
It sounded like it got the knob of the bat, and it did get the knob of the bat. He's trying to sell it a little bit better, but you can't do that anymore with replay. Acting like his hand got hurt, but that hit the knob.
Cordero pretending that his
Clearly.
hand got hurt, but it actually hit the
He's one
the
those
bottom of
guys
the
that
bat.
extends his
But they're
finger
we're
over the
replaying
knob of
it
the
to
bat,
make
but you
sure.
could see that it hit the knob, and Charlie came out to make sure that he didn't swing at it, and all was
He did
good.
not.
It's 3-2 once again with one
Boy
out.
just got played. The blind is like effed. Oh my god. We bought those blinds brand new too. Why do blinds break so easily? I don't understand that.
Got him, and the runner
Hey!
swung, and they got Vasquez.
Woo! Got him out.
Throw him out to end the
Whoop,
inning,
whoop.
and for some reason,
Went to go end the inning.
third, the Red Sox are going to look at the replay, but what an inning!
They're looking at the
defensively
replay.
for Reese
Aw.
McGuire.
He saves that bunt attempt by getting on it. Then he picks a runner off at second base, and then he gets the runner at third
Yep.
base.
Got him out.
That's Reese McGuire's finest
Beautiful
defensive
replay.
effort
He
this
is
season.
out. Woo! Freaking right. Let's go, boys. Blue Jays bring it to the bottom of the seventh. Damn. That was pretty good. That was good. The back catcher caught it and then immediately just whipped it to third base and he was able to tap him out. That was nice. Also, okay, we have like a major street. Like I would call it a major street. There is so much traffic that goes down there, and taking the long way around is such a pain in the ass to do. That's like right next to us. It's like like one of the main streets in our city to bring you from one side of the city to the other side of the city. And a large, like quite a good section of that is closed because they have construction going on in two different areas of that. So the first construction zone was when they were redoing a bridge. So they're redoing a bridge, and you would think they would be done by the bridge by now, considering the fact that the weather hasn't been too bad, right? And there hasn't been a lot of rain. So you would be able to get that done. Obviously, in extremely hot weather, don't make your construction workers work. That's like not good. So they would stop construction due to weather in that sense. But they've been working on that bridge for almost the whole summer. And they're still not done it yet. So it's like nuts because it's like you need to, kind of need to get that done. Just a pain in the ass. But like, not only that, but then there's another section closed off where they're putting in a roundabout, where a roundabout is not needed. And in our city, people drive like morons. People drive like morons in our city, no matter what. And with, like, people in my city can't even drive in a straight line, let alone in a roundabout. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how many accidents are going to occur. People in my city I have seen posting really funny memes about the roundabout. My cousin posted one saying, I'm going to be sitting there at the roundabout just waiting for this to happen on the first day. And it was this one in like Europe somewhere. And the person just drove straight and went over the little ramp on the roundabout and just freaking threw their car. I'm like, that's going to happen here because people don't want to drive. As I said, people in my city don't want to drive a straight line, let alone
He was an all-star.
a roundabout. So it's going to be interesting.
Curveball hit on the ground.
The first day it's
Rivera will
open,
take it himself
there's
and
probably going to be
requires
people
retime.
who are just like have nothing else to do,
One away.
who just sit in the mall parking lot that's there, just watching the roundabout.
The big guns coming up.
If I had a drone,
Barnes will face
dude, if I had a drone, I would put the drone up to show the
Springer's
roundabout
1 for 5 against his
and just
former
live stream
college
that
teammate,
ish,
but that
'cause,
one
like,
hit was a home run.
if nothing, if there's no
Springer's
accidents the
0
first
for
day.
3 with a couple of strikeouts so far in this game.
And what they should do is they should, like, our news station should put out an article in the newspaper. Our newspaper should put one out. And the
Fastball
news should
inside,
put one
he
out
peeled down to first, no
talking
swing,
about,
according to Charlie Ramos.
this is how you properly use a roundabout.
Scored.
And, like, link, like, videos, being like, watch this video, or, like, show videos on TV on our local news station. Like, on our local station, showing, hey, this is how you're supposed to use a roundabout. Because we have one that's just a really tiny one in town near the waterfront.
Ball on a strike now.
But it's, like,
Barnes
foolproof.
has a terrific curveball, but half
This was
year,
not, because it's double
He's
laned.
been about 50-50 fastball and curveball.
Yeah, before he
Brett,
would throw
thank you,
that
Brett.
a lot, fall behind.
That's
have to
alright,
throw
Brett.
that
If you don't want to
fastball
be
in
here, you
there
don't have to
this
be
year.
here.
He's evened it out. He became an all-star.
If you want to be here,
his
Brett, you don't have
numbers
to be
are
there. I'm
off
not
the
forcing
charts
you to
this
be
season
here.
for the Red Sox.
Wants that curveball in the dirt.
So it's
We
going to be
mentioned
really rough.
Barnes, this is his
gonna be
46th
extremely rough.
appearance of the season. This is not a save situation, but he's 24-28.
Bottom of the
Rodriguez is
seventh.
just 167 against him. But he's given up
1
5
out,
home runs.
2 balls, 1 strike. Game is tied.
Coming right back with another
1-1.
curveball.
Barnes pitching now for Boston. And
Springer
Springer
was
at bat.
looking for that curveball and hooked it foul. He guessed right.
Yeah, he's saying just a little bit higher and a little bit more out over the plate against his former teammate back in college. He wanted that one. That one was a little bit too low inside for him to keep fair.
That man just turned his hat on inside out and then just put it on. What the frick are you doing? You're trying to like wear it in.
Good curveball, and Springer strikes out for a third time.
Strikeout.
2 down here in the 7th, and Vladdy Guerrero will come to the plate.
2 outs.
There's the curveball right there. He gets all of it into it with that delivery. That's 69 strikeouts now this season to go against 11 base-off balls.
Vladdy Guerrero. He is 1 for 3.
What?
Swinging a drive to center. Kike Hernandez
Fudgicles,
up
damn
against
it,
the
son of a
wall
whore.
at 400 feet away.
Boston catching it. Striking out Toronto. Damn it, that sucks. Whoa, wait, what? Alto? Wait, what? Oh, I don't go in that way. You freaking make things so freaking small on these damn phones. Oh, that's so weird. Look at this crochet video, that's so weird. It's like a grandmother. I have a new product that I'm gonna get started. Oh my gosh. They have a Knights hat pattern. It has like the thing on it, and then you can like, it's on like little buttons, so you can like pull it down. There was so many last year, like hats that were also made for masks as well. They're like the hats, and they have the two buttons there, and you can just put your mask on it. I didn't realize the mask thing was gonna be. I didn't realize the pandemic was gonna last this long. We'll be honest. I was like, oh okay. At first, I was like, why would I get like a bunch of masks? Like, I'm not gonna need all of them. And now I just like can't stop buying masks. So it's great.
The ballpark. If he pulls it, the game's over.
Back
But he
on now. I just have to mute
hit
it
to
for
center field,
copyright
but he was
reasons
part of the
because
ballpark, and we get to go to extra innings.
it's illegal, so I can't be advertising.
Adam Simber comes on to start the
Adam
top of
Simber
the
coming
eighth.
on.
Trevor
Number
Richards
90
had a very eventful
pitcher.
inning in the seventh. Had a leadoff walk, give up a base hit, and then Marwin Gonzalez got picked off second. Cordero struck out. He's at second base as they had to strike him out, throw him out double play. So in all of that, Richards faced the minimum in the seventh. So Cordero's at second as the runner.
Top of the eighth. We might be going
Extra
to
inning
OT.
rules in play.
Might go over to overtime.
Jonathan Arauz takes the first pitch strike from Adam Simber. Arauz a chance to advance the runner hitting from the left side.
Hello.
He squares to bunt, jumps back from an inside slider. Arauz is a switch hitter. He squared around the bunt, and of course Reese McGuire's got his eye on that base runner at second. Cordero's not blessed with great speed, so you can bet he's going to be anxious to get a good jump if there is a bunt laid down.
Woo!
Right
That was
here,
a
and
nice
Arauz
pitch. What the
hooks it
frick
into the
was?
seats.
Whoa!
So he's behind 1 and 2.
That was a nuts pitch. What the frick?
Been a tough stretch for
I think it was a
Cora and his Red
curveball,
Sox.
but like
They
it
haven't
just
scored
was
many
really.
runs.
You're just. That was like a curveball. That curved a lot.
1 run in 14 innings today.
Oh wow! There was
Ground
no.
ball, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Runners around third, and he's going to come in to score.
Damn it!
Arauz drives
Boston
on
with
Franchi
the two.
Cordero, and the Red Sox have a 2-1 lead. Arauz with the
Top of the eighth. Damn it.
RBI, his second of the season.
They were playing him to pull, and he hit it right where the shortstop would have been standing, but they're playing. There's Bo Bichette on the right side of the infield. That would have been a ground ball right to the shortstop, softly into the outfield. No chance for Grichuk to get the runner at the plate. And that's why it's so tough in extra innings, starting with that runner at second. Cordero can score the tie-breaking run.
Arauz has 3 at-bats today. He has 90 big league at-bats. And that's why I don't understand how you have enough information to play a guy to pull. I'll go to first base. Arauz is back in. He doesn't have a big league stolen base. So it's 2-1 Boston here in the 8th. Kike Hernandez, the leadoff man, is 0 for 3.
Hernandez at bat.
Ground ball pulled foul. Simber keeping that ball down as he always does to the righties. Fastball slider.
They have
good
plant-based
combination.
stadium hot dogs now.
That's why he's been so effective. He can get the ground balls when you need to. He pitched 3 times in the Cleveland series. So he was down yesterday, did not pitch in game number 1 today, and here he is in another tight situation. Need the ground ball right here.
Ooh,
That's fouled out of play. 0-2.
good.
That Barnes got out of the bottom of the
Ooh, there
seventh,
we
and
go.
with that, AMYAMOR is loosening up. As Barnes pitched in game one, but he only threw one pitch. Slider hit into right field. Teoscar comes in and he makes the catch. Arias will get back to first. Hernandez is retired. One down.
And that'll bring the hitting star so far for the Boston Red Sox to the plate. Verdugo's had a perfect evening. He is 3 for 3 with a home run. He tied this game up with that home run a couple of innings ago in the 6th inning. You know he's going to be looking something to pull to right field with Guerrero holding the runner on at first.
Arias dives back in. You mentioned Verdugo. He's got good skills, put the bat on the ball. So they could play hit and run again. He's taking a long look down at Carlos Fabulous, the third base coach.
Oh,
As a
nice,
strike,
beautiful.
Simber runs that ball in on the hands of Verdugo for a call.
Still with that long look down at his third base coach in case they want to do something.
Oh,
That breaking ball kind of jammed himself
Nice,
as he went out
too.
to get it and it came inside. Verdugo has not
Frickin'
had a
right,
four-hit
let's go,
game
Simber.
this season. He's had 7 3-hit games. This is his 8th.
there's this
Blue Jays had a
$150
strike
watch that I
out,
saw
throw him out,
today
double play to end the top of the 7th.
at the mall.
And they'll keep the runner
Oh
close with another throw
my
to first.
gosh, it was
Arrauz
beautiful.
dives back in.
It was like a matte
Boston
black
has taken a
watch
1-0
with
lead
gold
here in extra
details
innings.
around the outside, and the actual like hands themselves on the watch were gold, and the numbers were gold, but the rest of it was all black. It looks so nice.
He
It
just
was like,
protects the outside corner and slaps it foul. The Blue Jays
if I won the lottery,
this season
I
have
did.
really had a tough time
I had the
scoring
money.
runs
$150.
in the 7th inning or later.
Nah.
They have scored 131 runs, including Marcus Simeon's home run in game 1. That's the fewest runs scored in the American League, 7th inning or later. That ball is popped in the air.
Popped up. Get it.
Simeon going out.
Nice.
He calls for it. He'll make the catch. Arias has to hold it first.
Simeon getting the
Good pitch as they had
Ball.
Verdugo off
and
stride.
getting the second out at the top of the 8th.
Yeah, Blue Jays are a clutch team too. They know how to hit in situations. You're always facing the best relievers from the 7th inning on. They're going to have to face a tough reliever to get back into this game and to win this game possibly in the bottom of the inning in Ottavino. But you got to get through this inning right now. Got to put down Bogarts here and try and win it in the bottom of the inning.
Xander Bogaerts is 0 for 3 in this game. 0 for 3 in game 1. And 0 for 3 in Friday night's game. He hasn't done much, but he's always dangerous against the Blue Jays. And there's a ball past Simeon into right field. Arias goes first to third as the throw goes all the way to third, but Bogaerts gets his first hit in the series. He bounced it past Simeon into right field. Arias goes first to third. And now there are runners at the
And
corners.
Marcus thought he had a shot at this. It would have been a nice play. You can see his reaction. Tried to pick that in between hop off the bat. And the base hit sends the runner over to third base. And now it looks with the lefty, they're going to bring Brad Hand in here to try and get the ever dangerous Rafael Devers.
Brad Hand had a good inning of work on Friday. Devers will be the batter, and it'll be lefty on lefty with 2 outs and 2 on.
I believe they just said they're switching pitchers for Toronto. So, it's a commercial break, but I cannot play the audio because that is illegal, so. It has been muted. Hello everybody, welcome to Monstar Sports Entertainment. I'm your host Molly. Smash a thumbs up on your way in. Just chilling out here, vibing. Oh my gosh, those cats are precious. Oh my gosh, that dog. You guys can't see. Why do I always do that? I don't know why I have that thing in my head. Sometimes I have that thing in my head, you know, like children have, where if they're seeing something, they think that you can see it too. There's how the brains work. They're like, oh, I can see it, so you can see it too. They don't have that awareness of that. I sometimes laugh. I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, like the commercial. And I'm like, I realize nobody else can see what I'm seeing. Excited for the maternity and newborn courses, like the maternity course and pediatrics course that I'm going to be taking. I'm excited for that. It's going to be interesting. Cuban Link and Diamond Cross. That CN Tower.
8th inning, extra innings in
I've
this
never been to
doubleheader.
Toronto.
Brad Hand, as we mentioned, had a good inning of work on Friday night. He worked an inning, gave up an infield.
I live in Ontario. Never been to Toronto.
And he'll work to
Never been to Toronto.
Rafael Devers, the lefty.
I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to Florida. I've been to
Runners at the
freaking
corners,
Mexico.
2 down, a run in for Boston
Not
here in the
Toronto.
8th.
It's
Hand
okay
delivers
though.
the first
Honestly,
pitch
like I'd rather go to the
fastball. He's
Bahamas,
primarily
Mexico,
breaking
and
ball,
Florida
but he
than the
crossed
Bahamas.
up Devers
I
there.
mean,
at
then
center.
Toronto.
Yeah, his breaking ball was very good on Friday night to pick
Let's
up
get
those
to
2
Toronto,
strikeouts in
or
that
we go to
inning
the
that
Bahamas.
he worked.
Of course, the
And
Bahamas.
this will be interesting to see what they do. They have been pitching him
Of course we pick
up,
Bahamas.
fastballs up, but Brad Hand's best pitch is his breaking ball.
I saw him with dolphins in Mexico. That was pretty cool.
Fastball foul out of play. He's made 2 good pitches on Devers. Brad Hand.
And
he's been in these situations
he's now
many,
pitching.
many
That's what I meant to
times.
say.
Has
Hand is now
120
pitching.
Career saves, and he's in a tough spot now, trying to
Devers
close
at
out
bat.
Boston in the 8th. Breaking ball, he wouldn't chase. Good breaking ball, down and away for a ball. It's 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to throw it, and he's got a good one, don't throw it for a strike. Not when you're ahead like this. 2 strikes. See if he'll get himself out. They got him earlier today. Barrios did with a good changeup that he flew out to center field on.
Fastball missed outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
One more. Get out.
This is the guy Hand has to get. The next batter is Hunter Renfroe, and Hand has to face the minimum of 3 batters unless he gets the last out of the inning.
There's
So
Ricky
he's in there to
Dasani.
retire Rafael Devers. Ariuz at 3rd. Bogarts at 1st.
I mean, I guess that's all they gave them was Dasani, but like, Dasani out of all the batters, they chose Dasani.
Fastball back to the mound. Hand has it.
Out.
Cross to first, and that'll do it. Right hand.
Beautiful out. Going to the bottom of the 8th now. Beautiful out. I still will not understand the physics behind Dasani water fizzing. It's not sparkling water. When you open it, if it makes the noise as if it is carbonated, but it's not. And then it like bubbles. It's all the bubbles up like it is carbonated, but it's not carbonated. They say it's not carbonated. But it's obviously looks carbonated. It just tastes weird too. Oh crap, I have to bring this down. Boop. There we go. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing well. Share too. That's hilarious. No. I was just gonna say, I kind of want my septum pierced. And I was like, no. Let's not make impulsive decisions. It's probably a bad idea. Not do that. I'll be honest, it's kind of a good thing that, what was I gonna say? I don't remember what I'm talking about. My good lord.
Will be the runner at second base as he made the last out. And the 7th, and here's Marcus Semien. Hit the home run in game 1 to win it 1-0.
Guerrero at second.
Arvino is a slider specialist. He misses badly with that first slider.
Simeon
he
there.
has won
right
3
now?
games out of the pen. He's also saved 7 games for the Red Sox, and he's working on a streak. He hasn't given up a home run this season, so if you're thinking walk-off home run, it's going to be tough to do against Adam Ottavino.
Slider and Semien fouled it out of play. Marcus Semien is 0 for 3 against Ottavino. He's a much better fastball hitter than breaking ball hitter, so you could bet that Ottavino is aware of that. He'll give him a steady diet of those sliders. Boston scored a run in the top half of this inning to take a 2-1 lead. Inside, try to sneak that fastball by him and missed. He's got a good fastball. That pitch was 97, but off the plate inside. The Blue Jays are 7-12 this season in one-run games. And they're also just 2-6 in extra inning games. And that's where they are now, and they trail. Semien was looking for that slider and fouled it out of play.
Basically a 2-pitch pitcher, fastball, slider, and he's got a lot of break on that slider. Here are the numbers you were just talking about, Buck. Last 5 games, 8 hits, 7 earned runs. Trying to close this one out.
The Red Sox outfielders, the best in baseball at throwing out base runners. And he gets a fastball and fouls it off. Ottavino mixing it up pretty effectively. Alex Verdugo in left has 6 outfield assists. Kike Hernandez, he too has 6. And the big gun in right, Hunter Renfro's got
Hey
13.
RDG present, what's going
They can
on?
all throw.
Let's go Jays.
So
Freaking right,
Vladdy's
let's go
gotta be
Jays.
heads up. Should
I had to
there
put
be
it
a
down,
base hit?
sorry. I have to put it down during commercials because they actually show commercials.
Foul
Wow.
tip 98 from Ottavino. Well, these two games have been terrific. They have battled pitch for pitch, at bat for at bat, and they have both been very entertaining. Probably more entertaining for us than the two managers, but they've been both good. Two and two pitch with Guerrero at second. He represents the tying run. Fastball hit in the air. Guerrero is tagging. Renfro's got a big arm. Here's the throw to third, and he'll get there. Good job by Vladdy. Challenging the arm of Renfro, and he moves up on the fly ball to right.
Yeah, you have to. That ball was hit hard by Simeon deep to right field, and Vladdy did the right thing. Tag up, read it right there, He says, I'm going to go. Use the bag to push off of. And you're right, they've got great throwers in the outfield. And Vladdy's going to pick up a very important 90 feet. Now the infield, I'm sure, has got to come in. And see how Blue Jays play it. Probably make the ball go through on the ground if Bichette hits a ground ball.
Yeah, I'm with you where they are in their lineup. They have Bichette and then Teoscar. They've got two great hitters with a runner just 90 feet away. The entire infield converging to have a meeting. Obviously a very important at bat against one of the toughest run producers in baseball. Bo Bichette. Bo has 77 RBIs for the season. That leads Major League shortstops. He's also scored 86, but right now it's more important that he drives one in. 2-1 ball game. Fastball outside for a ball. Bo had a walk-off home run earlier in the season against Chad Green of the Yankees down at TD Park in Dunedin. One of the best clutch hitters in the game, batting .382 with runners in scoring position. Fouls off that fastball.
Before this at bat, it looked like Ottavino called the infield in and his catcher, and he was doing all the talking, saying, okay, this is how I'm going to pitch him. Let's play him accordingly. This is what I'm going to do with those first two pitches. It looks like fastball away. Maybe set him up with those fastball away, set up that good breaking ball.
Way outside. That was never in the hitting zone at all. He pulled that slider way outside. Blue Jays to a man on the rail. Need to come back and tie this game up in the 8th. Bo is 1 for 3. Way outside again with that slider. That slider hasn't been close.
Come on.
Yeah, that's his best pitch. He'll get a lot of his strikeouts with that good slider, but has not had a good grip on it.
Get a home, have the lead going into the top of the ninth.
Strike zone. See if he challenges.
Never had a hit against
1.
And hope that Boston's again.
Never had a hit against Ottavino. He's 0 for 6. Ground ball, and Vladdy has to hold.
2 outs.
Ottavino threw a good slider, gets Bichette to bounce out to the second baseman. The Blue Jays are down to their last out. Yeah, we're right. You had to make sure you get 2 guys up at the plate.
When was that?
to try to knock in this tying run. Give Bo a shot. Now Teoscar will take over.
Yeah, I figured he would throw him that breaking ball 3-1. He's not going to give into him and throw him a fastball right there in that situation. He'll throw him a breaking ball. If he walks him, hey, you know, I'll take my chances with Teoscar. But you hold that runner, you make that ball go through for that reason, because you've got another RBI man right behind him.
Teoscar Hernandez.
What wasn't he doing yesterday?
First pitch strike on the inside corner. Teoscar's 0 for 3. The Red Sox have 2 runs on 8 hits. The Blue Jays 1 run on 6 hits.
Oh.
There's a call. Good slider. He drops it in there to get ahead of 1-2. Ottavino is the 4th relief pitcher to work for Boston in Game 2. The tying run. Just 90 feet away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Adam Ottavino strikes out Teoscar Hernandez with the man at third base, and Boston wins Game 2 of this split doubleheader. Alex Verdugo had a home run in the 6th. Jonathan Arias drives in the winning run. Boston wins it 2-1 in extra innings.
Is that it?
Yeah, both of the games, 1-run games, back and forth, great pitching, you know, a hit here or a hit there, but both of these games had the playoff intensity that I think we're going to see for the rest of the season from the Blue Jays.
Guys, am I dumb? Why is it over?
Afternoon.
It's the end of the 8th.
Hyunjin Ryu will go to the mound against Boston. It'll be the last time they play this season. The Boston Red Sox win it 2-1. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you.
That's so weird. The game's over. That's weird. If anyone's good at like baseball stuff, why do they end it after the 8th? Like, it's not like it was just like, that could have just been like done, over. Like, it's over for them. I don't know. Anyways. I don't know why there was no 9th. I don't understand that. Wait, what? Anyways, either way, that's the end of the game. Didn't even realize. Oh, shit. I was like, what's happening? What's going on? I was so confused. Final score will not show up. The final score is 2 Boston, 1 Toronto. Boston wins. I'm gonna type that. Boston wins 2-1. That's the remote. That's not my mouse. Boston wins 2-1. Damn. Oh my good God. Yeah, so Boston wins that one. Well, that's it. I'm gonna turn off the TV. I'm gonna brush my teeth. And then probably get knocked out because I am done, honestly. And also need a good sleep because I have work tomorrow morning. I didn't have work tomorrow morning until today. I was like, sure, I'll take a shift. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you who come in, show your support. You know, it's great, it's good. Let's always have a fun, chillaxing time. I need to do more like hangout streams and stuff, so I hope to do some more of those. Hopefully, yeah. Thank you everybody for joining me. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Oh wait, on your way out. On your way in, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you get notified when I'm live. I don't know when I'm going to be live next, but I will be live at some point. Hopefully this week. I don't know when. So to see what's on our TV. Because, yeah, they just worked over on TV. So thank you everybody, and I will see you here next time. Molly out.
Until next time, everybody. Next time, boom shakalaka.